From Burton, South Carolina, WHHI Sports presents the Ribaut Road Bowl between the Beaufort Eagles and the Battery Creek Dolphins in the High School Football Bowl Series, presented by Summit Services, Heating and Air. Just like some classic backyard rivalries, something's gotta give in this one. Beaufort is looking for win number 1 on the season, while Battery Creek comes in 2-2. They've had some shining moments this season, including the big JP2 win, Susi and the team's first in 2 years. Folks always say the best ability is availability, and that will be the key for both these teams, but Beaufort is looking to keep their undefeated streak going. The Creek is again at home, looking to keep things going in a positive direction after a big shutout of Bethume Bowman on the road. Creek is due for a close contest versus the Eagles, and the Eagles are looking to soar into the win column in 24. The winner should be able to run it to victory. Are you ready for some football? It's the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV, and it starts right now. From Battery Creek Dolphin Field, it is the Ribaut Road Bowl, only on WHHI Sports TV. Hi, everybody. Marcus Walsh with you. Joining me tonight, Chris Tremblay back with us. And we've got a good one here tonight, Chris, between Beaufort and Battery Creek. We've got some questions to get answered.
No doubt about it. And the magic question that everybody wants to know is that whether or not Battery Creek can break this 15-game losing streak to Beaufort. And, they've got a couple of things going in, their favor. First of all, they come in at 2-2. They've got 2 wins already, just one shy of where they were 2 years ago. No wins last year. So, success breeds confidence. Confidence breeds success. Second, Samari Bonds, the quarterback for Beaufort, he's out tonight. He's responsible for 62% of their offense. He's thrown for 593, rushed for 269 so far. So, those 2 factors could play heavily. The only downside for Battery Creek, they're not nearly as deep as Beaufort, and it could really affect their line when it comes to later in the third quarter and the fourth quarter.
Chris is going to talk with the head coach of the Beaufort Eagles. That's Bryce Lybrand. It's next as the pregame show rolls on WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, this is Jim Lanero, Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House. I'm proud to announce that we're celebrating 40 years in business, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank so many people that have supported us over the years, not to mention a lot of people, both past and present, that have worked here and made incredible contributions. So thank you all. Don't forget, Giuseppe's is the home of the Steeler Nation. Plenty of TVs, great food and drink specials each and every Steeler Sunday. We hope to see you here.
We are joined by Beaufort head coach Bryce Lybrand. Coach, you come in 0-4 tonight. You had to kind of know when you put your schedule together. 3 of your first 4 games were against some 5A powerhouses. Obviously, things didn't go your way. But what have you seen so far this year that you kind of like? You had to see some positives.
Yeah, I think our kids play really hard, which helps. And so, we just got to clean up mistakes. That's the biggest thing. We turn the ball over. We haven't tackled like we need to. So we can fix that. I think we'll be okay.
The plan for Samari tonight is that he's not going to play if you can help it, right?
Right, yeah. We're going to hold him.
Okay, you really kind of hung in most of those games. What did you see that kind of blared out at you that we got to get better at?
Yeah, just little things like tackling and holding on to the football, just fundamental stuff, and we've been working on that, so hopefully, we see a change tonight.
Good week of practice? Boys feel like they're ready to go? They look like they're ready to go.
Yeah, it's been a good week.
Okay, Coach, thanks for your time. Right. When we come back, Marcus will have Battery Creek head coach Ed Susi right after this.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Welcome back into the pregame show. Marcus Walsh with head coach of the Battery Creek Dolphins, Ed Susi. Coach, welcome back. Good luck this week. Talk a little bit about what you saw out of your team in the big win against Bethume Bowman last week.
Well, it was just a combination of, we were trying to put everything together. We didn't throw the ball a lot, but when we did, we were very efficient with it. Chase was very good with it, and we ran the ball much better than we've been running it. And just a good overall team victory for us. Any victories right now is our goal. And is to play better, is to block and tackle right now is our goal.
And there's a lot on the line with this one tonight against Beaufort. Talk about what you look out of your team tonight.
Well, they know they got a great challenge. It's like, they've played some of the great teams in the state, so they're battle tested and everything. And our kids know those kids, and they got a lot of talent over there, and it's going to be a tough task for us. I hope we're ready and just see what happens.
Good luck, Coach. It's going to be fun.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
Ed Susi of Battery Creek. Now let's send it over to Jessa Jeremiah and the Bonez Tailgate.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
I'm excited to tailgate with you today because we are tailgating with the best food. This is Bonez Bar and Grill, and if you haven't been in yet, we're at the Bridge Center across from Moss Creek, and I've got Scott joining me. Thanks for having us.
No, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
This is so exciting. Tell us just a little bit about this place.
So we've been open almost 2 years. We are a sports bar with great food. Most of it's homemade here on site. The guys in the back are excellent at what they do. We've got entertainment, lots of TVs, some games for kids and adults to play.
It's a fun place to be.
Thank you.
And when you think of a sports bar, I gotta tell you, normally you don't think of great food, but this place really does have great food. Why is that? What makes it so good?
Most of it's made here on site. Yeah. Very little of it's frozen, from our sauces to our ranches, marinara sauce. The guys in the back make it from scratch, and that makes the difference.
It does make a difference. Telling you. Okay, so we've got a few things to show off and try. What do we have here today?
These are our cheesy bacon ranch potatoes.
You
freshly sliced.
But yes, okay.
Freshly sliced potatoes, fried and then baked with cheese, ranch, and bacon.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, these are our most popular appetizer by far.
I'm a carb craver too. This is delicious.
Yes.
Okay, I see some wings. Wings are a great tailgating food.
Absolutely. We sell them in 6, 12, or 20. You can mix and match flavors. So we've got our Spartan, we've got our Commissioner, which is marinated overnight, and then all of our wings are baked first so that we don't have to fry them as long, and that gives them that juicy tender on the inside.
Oh my gosh. And which one's this?
That's the really Spartan with the feta cheese.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love cheese, so we need to put cheese on it. Yeah. Okay, and tell me what this is while I try these.
And this is what we call our pregame burger. It's a mix between a cheeseburger and breakfast. It's got a sausage patty, egg and bacon on it, and then a little drizzle of syrup for some sweetness. It's really good.
So good. Oh, yeah. I gotta tell you, this is amazing. I love this. Feta on a wing, I would have never thought of that.
Yeah.
This is a great place to come on game day too.
Absolutely. We have a lot of drink specials and bucket of beer specials. We're super busy during college game day and the NFL. Where every game will be on TV somewhere here, so you can find every game.
Okay, real quick, gotta know why Bonez is the name.
So my partner, Anthony Barone, his nickname growing up was Bonez.
Love it.
And so he named it when he started it, and we've kept it that way.
And it's a great name. Come on in, it's a great place to eat and hang out. Thanks for having us today.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for
watching.
Look
forward to seeing you guys.
Seaquins Ballroom is an elegant, flexible, and affordable venue for your wedding, event, or reception located in Bluffton, South Carolina. Their unique facility will allow you to create lasting memories from the moment you and your guests step into the ballroom. Bring in your own catering, decor, drinks, and more for an unforgettable experience. With a variety of floor plans for the smallest event or a floor plan to accommodate events of up to 150 guests, Seaquins Ballroom will be sure to please.
Better Collision is your premier destination for auto body care excellence right in your neighborhood. At Better Collision, we pride ourselves on holding the iCar Gold certification for our centers, with each member of our team boasting an individual iCar Platinum certification. Our commitment to world-class service is deeply rooted in our philosophy of treating every customer like family. We invite you to reach out to experience unparalleled service and care. Call us today.
All right, guys, we're going to be your, come on in a little closer, come in a little closer. We're going to be your officials for tonight. My name's Taylor. I got Kevin, Jay, Adam, and Greg. The biggest thing that we're looking for out of you guys is sportsmanship and leadership. You guys are the captains of the team. It's your job to keep your teammates in line. It's your job to make sure that they don't act out, okay? Make sure that all talking this way is positive. Help each other up. Get the ball back to the officials as quickly as possible, and you might get to run a few extra plays as a result. Beaufort, you guys are the visiting team, so you get to call the coin toss. I've got a tail and a head and a tail. What is your call?
Tails.
What did he say?
Tails.
All right, cool. Tails is the call. We're going to flip it and let it hit the ground. Tails is the call. It is tails. You've won the toss. You want to defer. Beaufort has won the toss. They've elected to defer. Therefore, you want to receive. Which way do you want to kick? You want to kick that direction? Okay, spin your back to that side. You guys come your backs to this side. Battery Creek will receive. Guys, go ahead, shake it up again real quick, and we'll see you out here in just a second.
Good luck, good luck.
We welcome you back here to Battery Creek and Dolphin Field. Marcus Walsh, Chris Tremblay with you. Beaufort High will be kicking off here in the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV. Receiving in the dark blue and gold pants are the home team, the Battery Creek Dolphins. The last time they won in this matchup, you got to go all the way back to 2003. They've lost 15 straight.
And we have two motivated teams tonight, one that hasn't won a game yet this year and one that hasn't beaten the other team in 15 years, so something's got to give.
The kick to the 16-yard line. It's going to be returned to the outside, and it's going to be taken to about the 30-yard line. Good return there for Battery Creek.
Eddie Hayward went ahead and brought it up the right sideline. He didn't really get much blocking there, but certainly gave them decent field position to start.
So Eddie Hayward with the good return there, and it's first down and 10, Battery Creek at the 22-yard line. Our officials for tonight's game: Taylor Kelso, Kevin Parrott, Jay Tayo, Gregory Jacobs, and Adam Rich. BC up to the line, and they're getting ready. They come in 2-2 after a huge win against Bethume Bowman, 41-0. I saw Beaufort against Goose Creek last week in the 27-12 loss. First down and 10 with the ball at about the 25-yard line. Olsen will go out a shotgun. He's going to hand it off to the outside, and it is going to be Hayward taking it for a couple. It'll be second down and long.
And I think it's so important early on, Marcus, that Battery Creek establish something on that line of scrimmage. Because as we mentioned before the game, you know, they don't have as many bodies as Beaufort, and you have more players that are going to have to go both ways. And if they can't establish things early, as we get into the later part of the third quarter and into the fourth quarter, we could see some steamrolling going on, no question about it.
No question is right. Second down and 7. Beaufort lining up with 3 on the line. Olsen going out of the shotgun, has a couple out to his left and a couple out right with a man in the backfield. There's a screen pass to the left side. It is caught, and Beaufort right there to make the tackle. Well done, as making the catch was number 6. That is Taiwan Simmons. And again, a good tackle for Beaufort. It'll be third down coming up A reminder that our presenting sponsor is Summit Services. Summit Services Cooling, Heating, Electrical, and Pools, your leader in home performance services in the Lowcountry. Thanks to Summit Services for supporting WHHI Sports all year long as we focus in on a third down, Chris. Third down and short. Just underway here at the Ribaut Road Bowl in the first quarter. Olsen will go out of the shotgun. And he's got guys with him in the backfield. Quick snap, screen to the left side, and it's caught. And it's across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Well done for a first down. That's Antonio Hampton. He was able to do some things in the first matchup that we had with Battery Creek, as it's a Kevin M. Severe State Farm first down. That was against JP2 back on August 30th.
And, you know, we look at this and, okay, it's one first down, but that's an important first down right out of the gates. You know, it shows the Battery Creek, they're already starting to move the ball a little bit. Their line seems to be maintaining. Granted, they were 2 quick passes, but if that's what Battery Creek has to do tonight to be successful, that's what they have to do, and they've obviously had it on the first 2 pass plays.
Kevin Severe of State Farm is there for all your home and auto insurance needs. As now, here goes Hayward again, a handoff to the right side, and he is stopped in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of a couple. It'll be second down with 9:45 to go in the first.
You know, your screen, when you look at Battery Creek come up there, their offense, you see the center. Well, that is number 79, DJ Myers, and he is 6 feet, 411 pounds.
Wow.
So I've got to believe if we have the Philadelphia Eagles do the tush push.
That's right.
I got to believe that he can make sure that if they need a yard or a yard and a half, he can probably set the table pretty good there.
No question. Aaron Days with the tackle for Beaufort on the last play. There goes Hayward up the middle, and he again is going to be stuffed, but he does get a couple up the middle, and a bunch of Beaufort Eagles there with the stop. A reminder, our Media Day sponsor is FWDG, the furniture and services you deserve. Third down coming up.
So Battery Creek looking like they can move it. You know, they've got third down now and about 9 after losing ground pretty good on first down. So once again, we're looking for the ball to go in the air now. We're going to see how much time that line can give them.
They come in 2-2 on the year. We saw their win against JP2 to open our season. And there's some movement.
That's about as false a start as you can have right there.
No question. Putting Taylor Kelso to work.
So Tawan Simmons just getting a little anxious. It happens early in the game.
False start offense, 5-yard penalty, replay.
So that'll back them up 5 now, and they'll be looking at third and about 14.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, still third down.
Reminder that our sideline report brought to you by Seaquins Ballroom, an affordable, elegant, and customizable venue for your wedding, reception, or special event. Third down and 14 coming up for Battery Creek. Football at the 34-yard line, just outside the 35. And Olsen with guys to his left and right, a man in the backfield. He's going to go out of the shotgun with 8:07 to go in the opening quarter. We have a whistle.
And it looked like the left tackle went ahead and moved a little quickly, so that's going to now make it 3rd and 19.
False start.
So Battery Creek hurting themselves here early on.
Beaufort comes in averaging, giving up 20.5 points on the road this season.
That'll leave us with a 3rd and almost 20.
Check that. They score 20.5 points on the road, and they average giving up about 30 to this point. But you talk to Bryce Lybrand, and they've been playing some tough teams, as they do early on in the year, just about every year.
3 of their first 4 games have been against 5A teams, and they're all good 5A teams. So he knew that that was going to happen, but getting ready for region play, and there's a good play.
That's a beauty! Down the left side and caught for a big first down, as it's Antonio Hampton.
Antonio Hampton found a seam, and the ball found him, and he got a Battery Creek first down, and that's a big play for them right there. 3rd and 19, and they pick it up. Okay.
That's a Kevin M. Severe State Farm first down. For all your home and auto insurance needs, Kevin M. Severe is there. First down and 10. Here's a handoff, and Taiwan Simmons is going to gain just a couple. And that's Will Cotting making the tackle, big number 5 for the Beaufort Eagles, and he's been a stud for many years on this ball club, and he's just done it again.
So on the prior play, Chase Olson did a great job of just holding his ground and making it so he was able to find the open man.
And here's a breakaway run on second down, and well done again for Eddie Hayward. And we saw him against JP2, and he was moving and grooving a little bit. It looks like he's doing the same here tonight, Chris. He's going to be a big cog in this team's offense as they look to continue to just push it on the ground.
And it looks like we had an illegal motion on Battery Creek. But so far, the Battery Creek line looking good. You know, they're giving them holes, they're holding them back so that Chase Olson has time to throw the ball, moving the ball nicely. Right now, the only thing hurting Battery Creek is themselves.
No question. Beaufort lining up with a couple of guys on a knee. Looks like they're going to be bringing 4. Second down and 11. Olson is under center, hands it off. Why not? It's going to go back, and Hayward going to gain just a couple as the Eagles there to make the stop on the near side.
Everett Scanlon did a real nice job of getting through the line that time and making that stop. And, you know, that's what they're going to need, is they're going to need plays out of their linebackers to hold on to Battery Creek early on, and we have another penalty.
5-yard penalty, still second down.
Scanlon is a tweener, linebacker and defensive end. 6:47 to go. And again, we see a lot of flags here early. Reminder that coming up later, we'll have an MVP. Island Tire and Auto, the longest serving tire retailer and auto repair on Hilton Head, an Island tradition. Second down at 17 with 6:35 to go. Olson out of the shotgun. Going to pull it after the fake handoff, and he's going to gain about 4 yards. And Beaufort really doing a great job, I think, Chris, of getting to this Battery Creek offense once the ball is in motion. They're making some great stops, but Battery Creek soaking up that clock, and they're controlling this first quarter to this point with really good play on the ground.
Well, we haven't had any clock stoppage yet, except for the penalties. You know, I mean, no incomplete passes, nobody's running out of bounds, and that's what one of the keys they said they needed to do is control the ball, and that's what they're doing so far.
Our food provider, Fat Babies, again tonight. We thank them as Olson's going to tuck it, and he's going to take off. He's going to get tackled at about the 38-yard line as, again, Beaufort got to the side and was able to make the play. Well done.
Isaac Smalls came up in his linebacker position there and put a quick stop on that. So now we've got 4th down, and Battery Creek will have to punt, unless they get really bold.
And they could. He can really do that and do that well. We've got a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back. It's a great frame-up timeout on WHHI Sports TV, the Ribaut Road Bowl.
The Great Frame Up is your obvious choice to find the perfect frame to complement your budget, room, and lifestyle. We also have the only museum-quality cruise scanner in the Lowcountry. We can digitally restore photos, documents, or old newspaper articles. We invite you to visit our website to view and order museum-quality prints of art by well-known Lowcountry artists such as Ray Ellis, Candace Lovely, and Barry Honowitz, as well as photographers such as Ed Funk and Richard Ball. The Great Frame Up, where you get a great experience.
Kevin Libby from the Sideline, the Seaquin Ballroom Sideline Report. I'm here with the captains of the Beaufort High Cheer Squad. Ladies, what's going on?
Hi.
Hey. All right. Hey, girls, let's get some names. Who are we with?
Pearson, Samantha, Amaya, Douglas, Danny.
All right. If I'm a young person in junior high and I want to join this cheer squad, what's the first step?
Have school spirit, definitely.
Be encouraging and kind to others.
That's a huge part of it, and most importantly, you all are leaders amongst your peers. Tell us about some of the leadership things that you've learned as being members of the cheer squad.
You have to kind of have a lot of
Teamwork.
Yes, you do. You have to work together.
Yes,
being on time.
Yeah.
Punctuality, teamwork. I'm hearing also a lot of accountability. Is that right?
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
It's what helps build the future. You're building habits together. I want to know about the future for you ladies. Do y'all know where you're going, if to college or otherwise, what the future might hold? Tell me about it.
Yes. Well, I want to go to college when I graduate. My top school is Coastal Carolina.
My dream school is Clemson right now. I want to go to Clemson.
My dream school is Coastal Carolina as well.
My dream school is also Clemson.
Y'all get there as you can, go as inexpensively as possible. Get those scholarships. Y'all clearly have the talent. From the Sideline, Kevin Libby with the captains, the Beaufort High Cheer Squad. Back to the guys.
5:35 to go in the first quarter. Marcus Walsh, Chris Tremblay, the rest of our great WHHI Sports TV crew with you here at the Ribaut Road Bowl. Again, Beaufort 0-4 on the year. They're playing strong defense. Battery Creek 2-2. And looking for their first win in this rivalry since 2003. We'll see what happens as they plan to go for it here on 4th down and 11 with 5:28 to go in the first quarter. And they needed a clock reset here in play in the first quarter.
Referee Taylor Kelso making sure there's 5 minutes, 32 seconds on the clock, which now we have that correct. So a bold 4th down play here by Battery Creek.
It's going to be interesting. Out of the gun goes the quarterback. He's going to throw it deep down the left side, and it is incomplete. That was a heck of a toss by Chase Olson downfield, but incomplete. And a turnover on down, so Beaufort will get the football, and we'll get to see Stephan for the first time.
So, you know, a good try
Stephan,
by
rather.
Chase Olson. You know, throw it in a place where either your receiver's getting it or nobody's getting it. So, you know, it was either that or give it a punch. So, you know, when you haven't won in 15 tries,
go for it.
You got to go for it.
You don't have anything to lose. And Beaufort comes in again, looking for their first win on the year. They really worked the ground game well in the Goose Creek loss 27-12 last week. And I happened to take a look at the Eagles at home as there's an end around and nice run to the 39-yard line. And that indeed is Eric Smart. He had a great game against Goose Creek last week. He, Isaac Smalls, and company really going to try to help Stephan out quite a bit.
So it should be interesting to see.
Offense. 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
A first down after the flag call there.
It should be interesting to see if Beaufort decides to kind of start out just getting Caleb Stephan into the game a little bit,
right,
doing some runs and all until he kind of settles in. But with that first down play going backwards, it's certainly setting the tide for him to have to put the ball in the air quickly.
Damian Freeman, Grayson Tracewell, Derek Smalls, Nigel Fripp, all out for Battery Creek. A key to the game is control the clock and the ball, as there's a handoff and a nice gain to the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. Well done for Beaufort on the ground, 8 yards, and the Eagles are going to be getting closer to midfield.
So right away we're establishing that Caleb Stephan is not afraid to go ahead and run it himself.
No.
So that's good news for Beaufort.
And Stephan going to hand it off. And they're down the outside, left side to about the 45-yard line or so. Eric Smart taking it there for Beaufort High. And we've got another flag with 4:40 and counting here in the first.
We almost look like we had a horse collar on that play, and that might be what the call is. Let's see what referee Taylor Kelso has to say.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. Results.
A first down for Beaufort on a personal foul. So 4:32 to go in the first quarter of a scoreless ball game. That is a Kevin Sevier of State Farm first down.
And Beaufort not wasting any time. They're going right at it here.
Reminder, the great frame up is where picture framing is an art. They're our timeout sponsor. We had one earlier. First down and 10. Ball at about the 40-yard line. There's a screen to the outside and breaking free down the side. That's a big first down and more for Beaufort High. Down to the 5-yard line where it'll be first down and goal. And taking it down that side is number 24. That's Elias Johnson. He's a guy to watch. And a State Farm Kevin Sevier first down. Elias Johnson with a great breakaway run as you take a look at the Giuseppe's replay here.
So he really did a good job once he got in the open field and started to turn it on, but we have another holding penalty, I believe. So that's going to bring this one back.
We'll replay the down. First down after Johnson nearly broke it for a possible touchdown.
Grab that towel in that folder that's on the grass there, please. Thank you. I forgot it.
Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta, house on Hilton Head, celebrating 40 great years of Lowcountry family tradition. And they've got the place in Bluffton as well, home of the Big Unit Challenge, Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House of Hilton Head and Bluffton. First down and 10. Stephan out of the shotgun. He's going to do a little reverse and went to Smart, and now taking it across the 35 down to the 32-yard line is Beaufort to try to get closer into field goal range.
And a nice block there by Stephan, freeing up Jamarian Jackson to pick up the yardage that he did there. So Stephan, we know he's not afraid to pass, we know he's not afraid to run, and now we know he's not afraid to block.
And he's not afraid to improvise either.
That's right.
3:45 to go. He has played really well so far for Bryce Lybrand's Beaufort Eagles. Second down and 3:35. And here's a handoff up the middle. And there's Johnson again inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line.
And a big hole for Elias Johnson to run through that time. And this was the one downside for Battery Creek, was seeing that Beaufort has really played against some big lines, and now the line isn't quite as big. This is going to be the place where Battery Creek's really going to have to buckle down, is that defensive line of scrimmage.
Another replay. And while we have a moment, we'll let you know that our coin toss was brought to you by Exact Flooring. We have the floor you're looking for. First down on a Kevin M. Severe of State Farm first down with 3:11 to go here in the quarter.
Beaufort just plodding it down the field. Once again, the only clock stops we've had, really, are the penalties.
Yeah, it's been a pretty fast-moving first quarter. 3:01 to go. It's now second down and 6, they call it. Stephan out of the backfield. Johnson to his right. Hand off to Johnson. Inside the 10, inside the 5, getting towards the end zone, and he's down to the 3.
And once again, a big hole for him to run through, and that could be a reoccurring theme that Battery Creek does not want to see as this game goes on.
No doubt about it. That's a first down brought to you by Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. Kevin M. Severe is there for all your home and auto insurance needs.
And I would venture to say we're going to see something very similar again, and sure enough,
Here's
there it is.
Johnson.
But a nice
he's
play
denied.
that time.
Johnson denied.
Michael Cohen came in and really made a big play for Battery Creek there. And that's just what they needed. They needed to stop this momentum. And now they went ahead and pushed them back about 3 yards, so nice play.
Second down and goal. BHS trying to still get it in that end zone. Our community leader sponsor, Better Collision, auto body care excellence right in your neighborhood. There's a pass to the end zone, tipped, and it's caught for a pick. Intercepted by Battery Creek. And there's Cohen again.
And Michael Cohen just made the play that very well could just turn the switch in terms of momentum on this game. Beaufort got the ball. They moved it right down the field. Looked like they were going in. And just like that, Battery Creek gets the ball back.
Holy mackerel. That was tremendous hand-eye coordination and awareness from Michael Cohen, who just made a great play to stop Johnson. And now he stops Stephan, picks the ball off, and it'll be first down and 10 for BC, deep in their territory at the 5-yard line. Olsen under center. He's going to hand it off to the outside, and it's going to be a gain of maybe a half yard, if that, as Eddie Hayward took it down that left side and in on the stop for Beaufort.
Well, you know,
Isaac Smalls, number 21. Second down coming up.
Certainly I don't see Battery Creek getting too risky down here. You know, they just went ahead and stopped them. There's no reason to do that, and it looks like we're going to a timeout.
We do have a great frame-up timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back at the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Better Collision is your premier destination for auto body care excellence right in your neighborhood. At Better Collision, we pride ourselves on holding the iCar Gold certification for our centers, with each member of our team boasting an individual iCar Platinum certification. Our commitment to world-class service is deeply rooted in our philosophy of treating every customer like family. We invite you to reach out to experience unparalleled service and care. Call us today.
Battery Creek averages 24 points at home, giving up 21.5. So far, it's a scoreless game. 1:35 to go. Marcus Walsh, Chris Tremblay filling in for Daniel Court tonight. Great to be back with you, partner.
It's good to be here, and so far we're getting just what we thought about would happen. You know, Battery Creek, this is the year for them to hang tight, and they've done well so far to do that.
Another flag, and it'll be second down.
So that helps Battery Creek out a bit.
Bonez Bar and Grill, great food, sports, and live music. Join us. We're expecting you. As there's a short run to the left side, not much doing for Eddie Hayward. Bonez Bar and Grill, our tailgating sponsor. Jessa Jeremiah doing the honors there, and they do have great food.
I wouldn't be surprised to see that quick little toss to the left side that they ran successfully on their first drive on this next play. Nothing too risky, just something that they can possibly get about 5-6 yards and get a first down and keep this drive going. And once again for them, keep control of the ball and the clock.
Right. Second down. Here in the first quarter, we're inside a minute. Olsen, pass to the right side. It is caught. And that catch made by Nijay Wright, number 24. And it'll be a first down. A State Farm Kevin M. Severe first down. Kevin M. Severe there for all your home and auto insurance needs. 47 seconds to go in a pretty well-paced first quarter. I think if BC's able to continue this, they have a chance to really stick in this game into the fourth quarter.
And that was a really big first down right there. You know, kept this drive alive, made it so they're not pinned down and have to punt from their own goal line. That was a really nice play.
And here's Olsen scrambling to the outside. 25 seconds or so to go. He breaks a tackle, and he's out to the 22-yard line. There is a flag, but Ed Susi was saying that. Control the clock and the ball. Tackle very good athletic quarterback and skill players. Get turnovers. Beaufort's a good team.
And that
got
flag,
a good line.
That flag looked like it was thrown in the area where we're probably going to have an offensive hold.
And that they've played great teams. Don't let the 0-4 record fool you. But the Creek having one of their best seasons in years.
You know, probably one of the best 0-4 teams in the state, if not the best.
Yeah.
Not that that's what they were looking to be after
Correct.
4 games, but,
Yes.
you know, certainly a team that, you know, stacked their schedule heavy early on to get ready for region play. You know, after this week, Beaufort has a week off before they take off with their region play. And, you know, you might as well go ahead and face the tough ones first to go ahead and see where you need help so you're ready to go at the end of the year, because that's going to determine the postseason.
7 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Olsen and company out of the shotgun. 3 seconds. First down and long. And that'll end the first quarter of the Ribaut Road Bowl presented by Summit Services here on WHHI Sports TV. We are scoreless. Quarter number 2 next here from Battery Creek.
Don't have cable? No problem. You can now stream WHHI-TV on Roku, Fire TV, and on WHHITV.com. Just search WHHI-TV and download our app. It's that easy.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Severe and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Hi, this is Jim Lanero, Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House. I'm proud to announce that we're celebrating 40 years in business, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank so many people that have supported us over the years, not to mention a lot of people, both past and present, that have worked here and made incredible contributions. So thank you all. Don't forget, Giuseppe's is the home of the Steeler Nation. Plenty of TVs, great food and drink specials each and every Steeler Sunday. We hope to see you here.
All right, we're taking a little break here. Last time we were at Battery Creek, we learned about this fantastic family who has been running the concession stand here for the Booster Club for 13 years. Jason Bailey joins me again. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
I just learned as we were walking over, it's your 30th wedding anniversary. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it seems like it was yesterday.
It goes so fast, doesn't it? And your wife's over there working the concessions. I love this story because your family has been dedicated to this school for a long time. Remind our viewers how this got going.
Well, it was about 13 years ago, and we kind of got pulled into it. Our kids were doing the sports, and we noticed there wasn't a whole lot of people doing it. So we said, you know, I think we can take over this concession stand. And it kind of just rolled from there.
And you have been doing it faithfully since then. We so appreciate that, and I know the school does as well. We do a special thing here at WHHI Sports where we give an award away every game to a person or persons who are a special leader in the community. And tonight we wanted to give that to you and your family as a thank you for all the work that you have done behind the scenes here at the game. So on behalf of WHHI Sports and Better Collision, this is our Community Leader Award that we wanted to present to you tonight. So congrats.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate everything. Y'all come out to the game and buy some food.
There you go. That's what you got to do. Well, thank you so much, Jason, for your time, and congrats.
Thank you so much.
All right, back to the game.
We go to the second quarter, first down and long for the... Let's see, it's first down, as I said. Marcus Walsh, Chris Tremblay with you. And been an entertaining one so far.
It's going to be 1st and 20 after that hold.
Yes. So the Creek set up at the 5-yard line. Olsen fires, incomplete, second down and long.
And Jamari Bronner just couldn't break free of his man right out of the gates there, so the pass was okay. And once again, a conservative pass where either Jamari was going to get it or was going to fall incomplete. Not doing anything to make it so Beaufort can get a quick turnover here. So, you know, good play by Chase Olsen, and, you know, he's doing what he needs to do right now. Just needs to get him out of this hole down here so they don't have to punt from their own goal line.
Reminder that our wellness report, and we'll talk more about that later, is brought to you by iCryo. Here's Olsen going deep down the left side, got him in. It is picked off, intercepted by Beaufort at the 37-yard line.
And Aaron Days was all over that. He saw that coming. He was behind the receiver, so there was no chance of him getting beat deep. And he was right there, and the ball was actually thrown pretty well. Unfortunately, Aaron Days was right there, and now we got a turnover, and Beaufort has got another scoring opportunity.
The second big play that Days has made on defense here in this one, and he had to really go up and get that one. iCryo, prepare, recover, and enhance your performance at iCryo Recovery and Wellness of Okatee Bluffton. And here's a run for Johnson inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line.
And once again, another big hole for Elias Johnson to go through. And if they can keep opening up these holes, Beaufort's going to start having their way. And it might not take very long.
That's right. Freeman out since the John Paul II game. Grayson Tracewell, Derek Smalls, Nigel Fripp out as well. For Creek, there's a run to the outside to about the 22. First down.
And this is something Beaufort's really looking for because they'll be able to open things up. If they can get 7 or 8 yards consistently on first down, it's going to make it so they can be much more diverse as to what their calls are going to be on 2nd and 3rd down. And so far, they've kind of had their way doing that.
It's a 2nd and 2 now. 11:02 to go. Here's Stephan. He gives it off to Johnson down the sideline. He's got enough for a State Farm Kevin M. Severe first down for the Eagles. And he's really running hard.
And he's just making those chains move right down the field. And Beaufort, once again, is now in scoring position in the red zone.
Indy Karting is the ultimate indoor entertainment center. They're our scoreboard sponsor.
So
as you see there.
They need to get down to the 5 for the next first down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground.
First down and 10, and we have got another flag.
Well, we know the flag's on the ground. We've seen that a couple times tonight.
Yes, indeed. Here's Taylor Kelso.
False start, offense, 5-yard penalty, go first down.
So it's going back. It's a first down for Beaufort. Reminder, we'll have the halftime report coming up. BCTV sponsors that. BCTV, informative, entertaining, timely content for Beaufort County. Visit BeaufortCountySC.gov/BCTV as there's Johnson getting maybe back to the line of scrimmage as a pod of Dolphins there to make the stop.
Kaiwan Ford and Jordan Washington were right there to make sure that Elias Johnson didn't get too far down the field that time, and they need more of that play right there. I mean, good defensive play by those guys. They got free of their blocks, and that's what they need to do to make sure that certainly on the first downs, Beaufort, and there we go again. And once again, you know, it's these little things. Bryce Lybrand talked about it before the game. The little things are what hurts, and so far both teams are suffering in the penalty area.
5 yards.
78 degrees at kickoff. East-southeast wind at 4 miles an hour. 78% humidity. Clear to partly cloudy. A beautiful late September night.
So now Beaufort's got first down or second down and about, I don't know, looks like a 7-iron they've got to go.
Second down. Here's a pass from Stephan. Fades it out towards the outside. It's caught. Touchdown. Beaufort walks it in.
And boy, we had a jump ball there, and Quali Gisner just won it, and he gets Beaufort on the board.
A step it up TCL TD. And it's 6-0 with a point after coming up.
And you know, Isner won that jump ball. He's a 6'3" sophomore. And Bryce Lybrand, I'm sure, like to see that.
No question about it. Take a look at the replay, and that was a beautifully thrown ball just where he could get it.
And the defender was right on him, so, you know, he was right there. He just got out-jumped.
The point after is up and through. It's 7-0 Beaufort with 10-11 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back with more of the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV right after this.
At Technical College of the Lowcountry, we are unwavering in our commitment to you. In our community, within a community, support of you. We'll help you find the right career path, along with fast and flexible courses for you to continue in a strong and steady way, from day one through graduation and beyond. We want you to come, and we want to see you go, all the way. TCL, together we are unwavering.
Seaquins Ballroom is an elegant, flexible, and affordable venue for your wedding, event, or reception located in Bluffton, South Carolina. Their unique facility will allow you to create lasting memories from the moment you and your guests step into the ballroom. Bring in your own catering, decor, drinks, and more for an unforgettable experience. With a variety of floor plans for the smallest event or a floor plan to accommodate events of up to 150 guests, Seaquins Ballroom will be sure to please.
We welcome you back to the Ribaut Road Bowl. Here's the kick from Beaufort. They've got a 7-0 lead with 10-11 to go. It's on the ground, but Battery Creek's going to come back on it. But they're not going to get much on the return at all as Eddie Hayward is able to make the play to corral the football. 10:05 to go in the first half. Beaufort just scored, so they lead 7-0.
So we have an important part of this game now, okay? Battery Creek goes down 7-0. It's really important for them right now to start to put a drive together, because if they give the ball right back to Beaufort and they're able to go down and score, then Battery Creek's going to have to start going into air-it-out mode and so on. And not that that can't be successful, but there's also a chance it can go south real quick.
Ed Susi says, since I'm new here, I do not know the last time BC has beaten Beaufort. I've been told it's been over 20 years, so I'm hoping that is motivation enough.
And
Head coach Ed Susi,
right.
and he's
It is
absolutely
over 20
correct.
years, it's 21.
That's right. Here's a run to the left side, now a reverse towards the right, and a flock of Eagles there to make the stop as Tywan Simmons gets absolutely nowhere, and it'll be second down.
I like that. A flock of eagles.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Thank you, partner. 9:45 to go. We got a pod of dolphins or a school of dolphins and a flock of eagles going in this matchup.
Well said. No, I like that. That's good. That's good.
9:35 to go. You can ask Kevin Libby at halftime what a pack of Bobcats is. I forget. 9:25 to go, 2nd and 11. And we'll be seeing Bluffton here real soon. Here's Olsen. He's looking to throw. Now he evades a defender, scrambles down the right side, 20 and out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That's the improvisation we're talking about, the improvising, and a nice pickup for Chase Olsen as you take a look at this Giuseppe's replay.
And that'll leave our Battery Creek Dolphins.
And, a really good, take. He didn't see anything. He saw a hole. He immediately took off, get something instead of nothing. And that's, that's the play of a mature quarterback. He was able to immediately see he had nothing, immediately look for the hole, and picked up something where now it's a very doable 3rd down at about 3.
3rd down, 3 coming up. Beaufort, they're going to be wanting to get after Olsen. He gets the snap, hands it off to Hayward. Hayward going nowhere. Holy mackerel.
And a great play by Brian there. He was just all over it. He comes in at 5'10", 285 pounds, and he showed every bit of it there. Great play.
Brian with a huge play. And it'll bring up a 4th down. Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth, uniting the community to promote positive choices. They're our postcard sponsor for the season.
So you talk about the time to make a booming kick. This is it right here.
No question. Snap is low. Kick is recovered. It is high, and it is indeed a boomer. Sending Beaufort back to about the 40-yard line. Fumble! And it's picked up by Battery Creek! Eddie Hayward!
And I think he was still in bounds. I think that should be Battery Creek's ball. It certainly didn't look like Eddie was out of bounds.
Unreal! Eddie Hayward there to make the play.
So Caleb Stephan, he just sort of lost control of it, and Eddie Hayward came in and really did a great job of not only getting on that ball quick, but making sure he was still in bounds.
8:20 to go in the first half. 7-0 Eagles.
And that's the break right there that Battery Creek needed.
Yeah.
That was a huge, huge turnover right there.
1st down and 10.
Chase elects to stay in the gun as he looks.
Chase Olsen out of the shotgun. Gets the snap. Screen pass looked like it was tipped near the line, but it's caught by number 8. And that's Jamari Bronner. Chris mentioned him earlier. We saw him against JP2. He's a nice little young receiver there. 8:05 to go.
Nice little pitch and catch. Just kind of keep chiseling your way down the field. Don't look for the big one. And they've shown they can already do that tonight. So I think, that's what they stay with for the time being. It's going to eat up the clock. Once again, nice pickup of about 6 on 1st down, and that's what you're looking for. It kind of opens things up, gives you more options for the next 2 plays.
2nd down and 5. Out of the gun goes Chase Olsen. Hands it off up the middle, and just a couple. The Battery Creek still churning. It's going to be close to that 1st down.
Yeah, Eddie Hayward did a good job there. He kind of kept going underneath that pile, and let's see where they mark it. So they're probably going to be about a yard short. And I know who I'd run behind right now.
And they will spot him just short of the first.
I'd go right up the middle, and I'd go right behind DJ Myers.
Guy to watch, of course, on the Beaufort defense, says Bryce Lybrand, of course, is Will Cotting. He's been able to play a little bit of everywhere, but he is known as a linebacker, and he is going to be ready. As you take a look at him right in the middle of the linebacking crew, and he is the leader of this defense. 3rd down and 1. Here's a run up the middle, and it's the tush push for a 1st down. 6:45 remaining in the quarter. It's a State Farm Kevin Ebsevere 1st down. Kevin Ebsevere of State Farm there for all your home and auto insurance needs.
And when you've got 411 pounds right in front of you, you take the ball from him and you say, go forward, and you just follow him, and that's exactly
right.
what they did.
It's pretty easy. 6:32 remaining in the quarter. Reminder that, again, TCL is our touchdown sponsor. Together we are unwavering at TCL, the Technical College of the Lowcountry.
And it will be no flag after the Beaufort High.
Oh, and there's movement right there. Number 14, Michael Cohn, getting a little anxious, so that's going to make it 1st and 15 now. And once again, the small mistakes, and those are drive killers.
Offense, false start.
No question about it.
And they call it false start on the Battery Creek offense.
False start against Creek. Elias Johnson,
Looks like we
Jamarian
have multiple guys
Jackson as well, guys to look out for Beaufort. Isaac Smalls that I've mentioned, he can go both ways as a running back and linebacker. A big key certainly for Bryce Lybrand is the lines, the offense and defensive lines. They're going to control it, and they have so far. 7-0, 1st down and 15. Chase Olsen out of the gun. He's got a bunch of receivers out wide. Got a man in the backfield. He's going to scramble off to his left side. He's got some green to run with. Now he doesn't. He's in trouble. Shovels it off. Ball is in the arms of a Beaufort player, but it did look like that was going to be ruled an incomplete pass with about 5:48 remaining in the quarter. Let's take a look at the replay.
Oh,
it did hit the ground.
That doesn't look like an incomplete pass, does it? It looked like it was just hit right out of his hand.
And that, looking at it now, and we've got a flag down as well. Officials are needed. Go to highschoolofficials.com. 5 officials for every football game, 100 games on a Friday night. It's important. highschoolofficials.com with the National Federation of High Schools.
This should be an interesting call.
Intentional grounding. Offense. That 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul includes a loss of down.
Looks like they call
Second down.
intentional grounding.
So we have an intentional grounding call there on Chase Olsen.
Chaz Brown, Amari Patterson, Samari Bonds not playing for Beaufort.
And now we've got 1st and about 25.
We'll see what happens here.
All right,
1st in a bundle, 5:48 to go. The snap. And scrambling,
and they're
and
going
down
to get
goes
to him
Olsen.
again. Will Cotting just busted right in there and just put a quick end to that play, and now it's going to be 1st down, and it looks like about a 3-wood or a hybrid.
At least.
At least.
For me, it might be a little bit more than that. So we'll see what Battery Creek can do now as they are backing up further and further. Ball lined up at the 39. We've got whistles. Second down and 11.
All right, Dolphin fans, let's help our team.
Jessa Jeremiah, Kevin Libby, and we also have a newcomer, Jackie Von Terschke, working the sideline, doing interviews here tonight.
So it's 3rd and about 30, and now we've had more movement.
And it's going to be even longer.
Go backwards even more, and the flags are just a-flying tonight.
It is wild. Caleb Stephan averaging 166 yards, 18.4 on the ground, 41.5 yards per game. Samari Bonds, Chris talked about him earlier, not in there. Bryan, 8 solo tackles. Chaz Brown, 18 solos, 2.1.
Offsides. Defense.
There's some numbers on Beaufort.
5 yards going back in Battery Creek's favor, and defense encroached. No encroaching. It's going to cost you 5.
That's right. Mind your P's and Q's.
Mind your P's and Q's.
Quakers meeting has begun. 3rd down and goal. Boy, that takes me back. There's a deep ball from Olsen, and it's tipped and incomplete. And another flag. Could this be against the D?
And it looked like somebody might have gotten there just a touch early. And this could be a big play right here in standpoint of Battery Creek. All of a sudden, they've got another 1st down.
Lots of Great stuff happening in Beaufort, which I'll tell you about here in just a sec.
Defensive holding, but it's not a first down. Okay. It's going to be 10 yards up from here, third down still. Holding, defense, 10 yards from the
So we had a hold on the defense.
Play third down.
Against the defense, not a pass interference.
Hold against the D. Third down and long with 4 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the opening half. We're going to have the halftime report coming up, brought to you by BCTV. 7-0 Creek. 3 wide receivers out to the right, 1 to the left for Chase Olsen. He's going to throw it deep left side, got a man down the field, and it is broken up. That was in the hands of his man, Antonio Hampton, number 3, but he could not make the play. And it'll be 4th down and long for Battery Creek as you take a look at the replay.
And just before the ball got there, it looks like he lost his footing, and that just kind of threw his body position off. And he's going back. That's a long walk back to the sideline right there.
4th and a bundle. We talked about it before. You haven't beat Beaufort in 21 years. Go for it. And they're punting this one as a high, nice kick. It's going to bounce at the 15 and actually take a bit of a Beaufort roll, but it's still marked about the 15-yard line. 4:40 to go. Bryce Lybrand said, I would like to say to my team, let's play 4 quarters of really sound football. We need to put together a full game of playing like we're capable of.
You know, and so far their line really has. I mean, the thing that's hurt them, and he talked about it in the pregame once again, penalties.
Yep.
You know, they've had one turnover where, you know, they got down around the goal line and it was a good tip pass and a good play by Battery Creek. But other than that, they've been pretty tight.
Yeah, they have.
But once again, the penalties. You know, you just got to get rid of those. It can just put a damper on everything.
Here's a snap to Stephan. He's going to hand it off. And this is Johnson, and he's taking it for a couple. Johnson out to the 17-yard line, I'll say. 4:25 to go, and Daniels with the stop for Battery Creek. 4-yard gain. We've got a stoppage in the action, a timeout. We'll take it with them. It's a great frame-up timeout. We've got more after this at the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV.
Did you know Beaufort County has a television channel? And you can watch the county channel many different ways. Watch on cable, Hargrave, Channel 9, Comcast, Channel 2, and Spectrum, Channel 1304. You can find the county channel on YouTube. Plus, the channel is always streaming online at BeaufortCounty.tv. Here you'll find video on demand of all the programs and helpful transcripts of meetings. Your county, your channel, the Beaufort County Channel.
Game day just got better. Bonez Bar and Grill is your go-to spot for football, food, and fun. At Bonez, we've got everything you need to make game day great. Big screens at every angle, ice-cold beer, and mouth-watering wings, burgers, and more. Whether you're here for the food, the drinks, or just the thrill of the game, Bonez Bar and Grill is your home turf for football fun. Bonez Bar and Grill, where fans eat, drink, and live for the game. Visit us today.
Looking to transform your home with a beautiful new floor? At Exact Flooring, we have everything you need to make your dream home a reality.
Whether you're renovating, upgrading, or simply want a fresh new look, we're here to help. From soft, plush carpets to durable vinyl, our extensive collection of brand name flooring options has something for every style and budget.
Call or visit us today to schedule your consultation. Exact Flooring, the trusted leader in Beaufort County for all things flooring.
Jaden Priester, the injured Battery Creek Dolphin, heading into that injury timeout, brought to you by the Great Frame Up. Marcus Walsh, Chris Tremblay, Jeremy Pope, Joe Keith, Maria Soden, Larry Jacomot, Kevin Libby, Christopher Sanders, Chloe G, Matt Golden, and Jackie Von Terschke.
And it looks like Kelvin Willis there got a piece of that face mask, and I think the ball's going to go forward about 15 yards here for Beaufort.
And our fearless leader, Jessa Jeremiah, as well. 4:12 to go in the quarter. We'll find out here in just a second from Taylor Kelso.
Foul, face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
And that's exactly what it was. So 15 yards in the other direction for Beaufort. So there they go.
4:12 to go, first half. The Ribaut Road Bowl, first down, courtesy of Kevin M. Sevier of State Farm. He's there for all your home and auto insurance needs. 7-0. Beaufort with the lead, Battery Creek with the ball, and another flag.
All right, looks like we had a Dolphin jump a little early on the defensive side of the ball. We have a quick flag by the referees. That'll move the Eagles up another 5 yards for a 1st and 5 opportunity.
And if you think about it, the more costly penalties have been against Battery Creek tonight, and to only be down 7-0 at this point is almost a win.
Absolutely. Stephan gonna hand it off to Johnson. Johnson gonna break across the 45 to the 47-yard line. A couple of Battery Creek Dolphins there to help Johnson up after making the tackle, and that's a Kevin Sevier of State Farm first down. Kevin M. Sevier of State Farm. For all your home and auto insurance needs, go see him today. 3:43 to go in the quarter. Beaufort up 7-0 with the football at the 47-yard line. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right. Johnson in the backfield with Stephan.
Zaire Speaks runs in there just to go ahead and fill in that hole in the middle for Battery Creek, almost a little bit late.
Here he goes again as Johnson gets about 5 more. He's rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling. That's something that Daniel Court and I always say. Thinking about the great Chris Berman. Boomer. 2nd and 5.
Beaufort still with plenty of time. Just over 3 minutes left here in the first half.
They're trying to figure out how to go about things on this 2nd and 5.
They need the big charts that you see some of the teams use, the big posters and stuff, right?
Talking about the classic times. Here goes Stephan. He's going to throw downfield the lefty. Completes it. Got a man down the sideline. This is going to be a Beaufort touchdown. They're going to walk in.
And Jamin Odom got open. He got the ball, and it was nothing but green grass in front of him. And that's kind of a killer right there for Battery Creek, but a really good throw by Caleb Stephan and a really good catch by Jamin Odom.
A TCL TD as Stephan fired a little pass downfield, and Jamin Odom, I remember him from last year as well. He's a little shifty receiver, and you take a look at the moves right there.
And, you know, a great throw by Caleb Stephan. He was moving to his left. He hit him right in stride. Really, really nice play.
13-0. And the point after is on its way and good to make it 14-0 Beaufort with 2 minutes, 42 seconds left in the first half. Back with more of the Ribaut Road Bowl next on WHHI Sports TV. Hang on, everybody.
Come to Fat Baby's Happy Hour any day of the week and experience the best happy hour in town. During happy hour, all shareable snacks and drinks are half off. Come dine in from 4 to 6 and enjoy shareables like loaded tater tots, our homemade bruschetta, our world-famous boneless wings, garlic knots, and you can't forget the drinks. Grab a beer, cocktail, or glass of wine to go with your delicious snacks. So next time you're ready for happy hour, remember it's happy hour at Fat Baby's. At iCryo Wellness and Fitness, we are dedicated to elevating your lifestyle through our diverse range of services. For people on the go, try one of our premium lifestyle services, which range from 3 to 30 minutes. Some include full body cryo, red light therapy, and infrared saunas. Our specialty services include vitamin shots and IV solutions, as well as medical weight loss treatments with injections. Prepare, recover, and enhance your performance at iCryo Recovery and Wellness of Okatee and Bluffton.
We welcome you back to the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV. 14-0. Marcus Walsh, Chris Tremblay, Jeremy Pope, the rest of our crew with you, including the great Larry Jacomot. Larry the Great, as we've got a flag down as the kick goes out of bounds.
Now, it should be interesting to see. We have another flag down, so let's see what the flag is first of all. Oh, it's going to be the ball going out of bounds.
Taylor
Illegal
Kelso.
procedure from the kicking team. Ball in place on the 35-yard line. First down.
So it should be interesting to see now how bold Battery Creek's going to be. You know, they're down 2 scores. Starting at the 35, do you just kind of lick your wounds, and after all the penalties and all, you know, you've played a pretty solid first half.
Absolutely.
You kind of hurt yourself, or do you go ahead and say, let's air it out and maybe see what happens? Maybe we can get a long pass. Maybe we can go ahead and get a penalty that moves it.
I think you have to play conservatively, because if you make a mistake, it could be 21-0.
You mean like that one right there that was almost an interception?
To go.
Yeah.
Nearly picked off.
That would be what we're talking about.
They have
right there,
played
right?
well.
That would be it.
They've played well. They are in it. They got to clean up the penalties, clean up the mistakes, but they are in this ball game. Second down and 10. 2:36 to go in the second quarter. We'll have the BCTV halftime report for you here shortly, and an injury report as well.
All right, Dolphin offense.
Olsen going to go out of the shotgun.
Chase will stay in the gun on this.
He's got a couple out to his left, one to his right. Olsen gets the snap. He's looking downfield. He's going downfield, and that ball is jump up, and it is caught by Taiwan Simmons. A first down brought to you by Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. Kevin M. Severe of State Farm is there for all your home and auto insurance needs. Here's the Giuseppe's replay.
After that huge game, that'll leave our Battery Creek Dolphins with a...
And you saw on the replay that Beaufort was going right for it.
And Jamin Odom was right there with him. You know, he was right there. It was just a really, really good catch.
2:26 to go. What a play by Simmons. And now all of a sudden, Battery Creek may get into the end zone. They are near field goal range, if not in it now. Olsen over the middle, got a man. And that is Simmons. Taiwan, back-to-back great catches. 2:10 to play in the first half.
So now at least we have the answer to whether or not they're going to sit on it or whether they're going to air it out, and they're airing it out.
Yes, they are.
Let's keep this momentum going. Battery Creek Dolphin fans.
That's a first down.
Some noise for that Dolphin offense.
2:07 to play in the first half. The fans starting to get into it here at Dolphin Field. A beautiful stadium. A rebuild a couple of years ago. Here's Olsen. He's going to chuck it downfield, complete. Break it away! Down the side! This is going to be a BC touchdown!
Nijay Wright got by his first defender, and he just opened it up. And boy, you talk about just what the doctor ordered. Battery Creek just got themselves back within 1 score. And more than anything, now they know they can do it, and that is just huge.
Together we are unwavering at TCL, the technical college of the Lowcountry. Beautifully done as Wright made the catch. You take a look at him, break it away from those defenders and go into pay dirt. 14-6. The point after on the way. Snap good, hold good, kick on the way, and it is through. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. 14-7 Beaufort over Battery Creek at the Creek. More next on WHHI Sports TV. It's the Ribaut Road Bowl.
Hi, I'm Barry Edwards with Island Tire and Automotive Services. Here at Island Tire, we like to provide you with peace of mind by using the best with Michelin tires. With 19 plants in North America, 7 of those are here in South Carolina. Michelin makes it easy to support local giving because they provide the best quality, top-leading innovation and service. 3 things Michelin and Island Tire and Automotive Services have in common: quality, innovation, and service. Give us a call today.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
14-7 here at the Ribaut Road Bowl. Battery Creek just had an answer as Wright caught a pass from
Chase Olson. Beaufort with the lead. They're going to be getting the ball inside 2 minutes in the first half, and we'll have the BCTV halftime report coming up. There's a pooch kick. High and short, ball on the loose. Ball loose on the ground, I should say, and I believe Beaufort corralled it with 1:43 to go, or did it go out of bounds? It is going to be a Beaufort first down.
And it's a good thing that Schuler Baggett went ahead and got that ball, because that ball was a live ball. It looked like at first he was hesitant to get it.
Here's the Beaufort of Battery Creek Wellness Report brought to you by iCryo. Samari Bonds out for the game. Chaz Brown as well, and Amari Patterson also for Beaufort. For Battery Creek, Damian Freeman, running back linebacker, I talked about him. He's out. Grayson Tracewell on the O&D line, he's out. Nigel Fripp played well against JP2, he's out. And then we found out early in the week, as that pass is incomplete, that the great Derek Smalls Jr., who has been playing great over the course of the last few weeks to start this season, was out as well. Our friend Justin Jarrett broke that news earlier this week, and he talked with Derek Smalls and said it was a little bit of a shoulder issue. So, but Derek Smalls, what a player. Track star, does the 4x1, runs that as well, and plays baseball. And is a great student from what I've heard too. There's a pass, a little screen, and Beaufort trying to break free to the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. We have a loose ball. It looked to me like he was maybe down.
It looked like Jamarian Jackson was down.
That's what I thought. Jamarian Jackson has played well the last couple of weeks. We'll take a look at the replay brought to you by Giuseppe's.
Yeah, the ground caused that, so that's going to stay with Beaufort.
And that'll be a timeout for the Eagles as well.
The Eagles called timeout. It's a great frame-up timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back on WHHI Sports TV.
Got any fours?
Go fish. Got any sixes?
If you can't do this in your crawl space, call Lowcountry Crawlspaces today and make your entire home comfortable.
Right, Kyle?
Oh, for sure. Okay.
That's too comfortable.
Not only do we specialize in moisture control and mold remediation, but we can turn your crawl space into a usable and functional space for storage or anything else you have in mind. Call or text Lowcountry Crawlspaces today for a free inspection and estimate.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Hi, this is Jacqueline Von Tersch. I'm here with Seaquins Ballroom, Sidelines, and I'm interviewing Jimmy Searson tonight. Jimmy, welcome.
Thanks. Thanks for having me on.
So, how many games have you come to?
This is going to be my 630th game. I've only missed one in my lifetime.
Wow, that's a super fan.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the things that, why are you coming to all these games?
I just love coming to watch football and my Beaufort Eagles. There's nothing like Friday Night Lights. I mean, the atmosphere, it's a great time.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Hope you have a great one.
Go Eagles.
We welcome you back with 1:19 to go in the first half of the Ribaut Road Bowl. Brought to you by Summit Services, Heating and Air. Second down and 10, 14-7 Beaufort. Stephan is going to take the option. He's going to be stopped by a pod of Dolphins. 70 seconds to go in the first half.
And he's going to be just shy of the first down, and the clock is... Oh, they're going to give him the first down. No, they're saying he got the first down. Okay.
Kevin M. Severe of State Farm, first down.
And they'll set the chains. It looks like that leads to a Beaufort High first down.
There's a snap to Stephan. He's looking to go deep. Left side, and it is incomplete. And it good job of playing defense by the offense right there.
Jamari Bronner really stayed with his man there and made a nice play because he was one-on-one, and he got, well, we have a flag. Is that a flag down? We have a flag down, so we're going to see if there was some pass interference here.
You were talking about Kwalik Isner before the game. He's 82 for Beaufort. He was the intended target that knocked that ball away.
No way. No way. No way. No way. Pass interference, defense. 15-yard penalty.
Pass interference against the defense. The fans do not like it. And Susi had a word as well with Taylor Kelso, Kevin Parrott, Jay Tayo, Gregory Jacobs, and Adam Rich. The rest of our officials from the umpire, linesman, line judge, and back judge. Officials needed. Go to highschoolofficials.com as part of the NFHS, the National Federation of High Schools. First down and 10. For Beaufort, out of the gun goes Stephan, gets the snap. He's going to pump, he's going to scramble to his left. He's going to take off. 40, 35, out of bounds, no, inbounds, all the way down inside the 25 to about the 22-yard line. That even fooled me.
And just when you think Caleb Stephan was going to go out of bounds, he stays in and picks up another 10 or so yards.
Yeah, he was awfully close to that sideline, but he stayed in bounds, and another flag.
Sideline warning on the offense, on defense. That's their first.
It's a first down for Beaufort after the flag was called by Taylor Kelso.
So
First
Beaufort
down.
looking to get on the board here right before the half.
Here's a pitch, and here's Johnson, 20, 15. He's down to the 10 and out of bounds at the 7, but more flags.
And I would say there's a good chance we have a hold on this one.
Jeff Abrams and company are the assistant coaches for Bryce Lybrand. I'll go through that in a second. Well, I'll start it right now. Jeff Abrams, Bryce Adkins, D. Adkins, Rob Gorel, Bryce Lybrand, of course, Art Martinez, Kobe Peeler, Logan Powell, Wayne Quinlan, Scott Rass, Corey White, and Danny Williams. All the coaches for this Beaufort staff.
We're still discussing what it is and who did it and seeing if we can come to an agreement here.
Bradley Adams, the new AD here at Beaufort High. Of course, the AD for Battery Creek, Terrence Ash. Denise Lesser, the principal of Battery Creek.
Whatever the call is, they're trying to explain it to Ed Susi, so Ed doesn't look too excited about it.
Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Holding on the offense of Beaufort High, and I was thinking, who's the Beaufort High principal? It's Ryan Walsh. To the best of my knowledge, I'm not related to him, but you never know.
So after all that, it's what we initially thought it might be. So a hold on Beaufort backs them up a little bit, half a minute left, and now Bryce Lybrand, the coach of Beaufort's getting the explanation, and I don't think he's agreeing with it wholeheartedly.
I don't think so either. 49 seconds to go in the first half. Taylor Kelso and his officiating crew have been busy tonight. 14-7, 49 seconds left. We've got the BCTV halftime report coming up.
Not stress this enough for our Battery Creek Dolphin defense, guys. Dolphin fans, let's make
Herbert
some noise.
Nathaniel Gaze, or rather Herbert Nathaniel Glaze, track and field coach of many years for Beaufort has had his name on that track, one of the great ambassadors of Beaufort High. Here's a scramble. Stephan going to toss it up in the air, and it's going to go out of bounds.
So smart play
seconds.
there. You know, smart play. Get rid of it. He didn't see anybody.
First down and 15.
Stops the clock. Stephan realized nothing was happening. Go ahead and throw it out of bounds. Let's keep it alive. We still have a chance because they can hit on the big one in a hurry, and they know it.
Right. Second down, 15 to go, 37 seconds. Stephan will go out of the shotgun. He's got Johnson to his right. Couple of receivers out wide onto the right and left side. Stephan with time, throws that way. Beaufort player slipped, and the pass incomplete. Could have been picked off by Antonio Hampton. He's been in a lot of plays both on the offensive and defensive side of the football for Battery Creek. Third down and long coming up.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
Isner, the intended receiver. Sorry, Chris.
I wouldn't be surprised if we just saw a high pass down the sideline again, right to Qualik Isner. It worked in the first, or in the early in the second quarter, and he's out wide now.
Here's a run up the middle, and it's Johnson breaking free. 5, and he is down to the 1-yard line. First down and goal, Beaufort. With 25 seconds to go is Elias Johnson with that breakaway speed and some room. A Kevin M. Severe of State Farm, first down. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and Kevin M. Severe of State Farm is there for all your home and auto insurance needs. We've got the replay coming up, and it looks like we have a Battery Creek player down, holding his leg.
And you and I were talking about it during the break.
Rose.
We wouldn't be surprised. It's almost a question of time before Elias Johnson breaks one, and you didn't really expect it to be a run on that play. Caught everybody off guard, certainly us. We didn't think that's what we were going to see, and he just busted it right up the middle and almost got in.
We've got a great frame-up timeout. Back with more next.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Severe and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
We welcome you back. 25 seconds to go in the first half. First down and goal, Beaufort. Up 14-7, looking for more. Reminder, our scoreboard sponsor is Indy Karting. Indy Karting is the ultimate indoor entertainment center. First and goal. Again, 25 seconds left. Here's the snap. It's Will Cotting taking it in for a touchdown. Number 5 with a direct snap to him. Yeah, Cotting can do that. He talked about it earlier this year at Media Day. You know, can you run the football? You want to run the football? Yes, I can. It's a TCL TD. Together we are unwavering at TCL, the Technical College of the Lowcountry.
So what do? You go ahead and go into the Wildcat. You send it right into a 6-foot, 200-pound guy who just runs right up the middle, who's got some speed. That's a quick 6.
22 seconds left. And the point after is good.
Mason Williams right down the pipe. Beaufort leads it 21-7.
And we've got another timeout brought to you by the Great Frame Up. We're back with more after this on WHHI Sports TV 21-7 Beaufort in the Ribaut Road Bowl.
There's no debt about it. At Technical College of the Lowcountry, you can come and go without the weight of big college debt on your shoulders. On campus, on budget, you can earn a degree and get to work in no time. Our community within the community will help you get the job done from day one. A degree or certificate from TCL is a cost-saving college value and the real deal. Together we are unwavering.
We welcome you back. 22 seconds left. 21-7 Beaufort with the lead, and can Battery Creek come back in the next 22 seconds? I would say it is not unlikely. We will have the kickoff from Beaufort here momentarily. from the 40-yard line. There it is. Down to the far side. It's going to bounce at the 22. It's picked up by Tywan Simmons. He's going to go up the middle. He's got a crease. And Tywan Simmons out to the 38-yard line.
And he had a crease. It's more like it, and that crease folded up pretty quick.
Yeah. 13 seconds left. And now you'll wonder, and I'll ask you the question that you asked me earlier, and I was incorrect on my prediction. Do you think that Chase Olsen with 13 seconds is going to fire it downfield to Tywan Simmons or somebody else to try to get some points on the board before half?
I think this time they're just going to sit on it, and they're going to go to the locker room and see if they can regroup and see if they can cut down on the penalties for the second half.
It looks like that's exactly what they're going to do, and Olsen will take the knee. 10 seconds and counting left here in the first half. It will wind down. We've got the BCTV halftime report coming up. Chris and I will talk about some key players and some keys to the second half. Recap this 21-7 Beaufort lead at the half of the Ribaut Road Bowl here from Dolphin Field at Battery Creek. It's WHHI Sports TV. High school football on this week 5 of the regular season. Back with the halftime report next.
Did you know Beaufort County has a television channel? And you can watch the county channel many different ways. Watch on cable, Hargrave, Channel 9, Comcast, Channel 2, and Spectrum, Channel 1304. You can find the county channel on YouTube. Plus, the channel is always streaming online at BeaufortCounty.tv. Here you'll find video on demand of all the programs and helpful transcripts of meetings. Your county, your channel, the Beaufort County Channel.
We welcome you into the BCTV halftime report. Marcus Walsh, Chris Tremblay with you. 21-7, Beaufort with the lead here at Dolphin Field. And so far, Battery Creek playing pretty well. They got to minimize some things, but they're hanging in.
Well, Battery Creek is definitely hanging in. The one thing that's been killing them, and everybody that's been watching can tell, it's the flags. It's the little things. They get the momentum going, and all of a sudden they go backwards. But right before halftime, a wonderful pitch and catch from Chase Olsen for a touchdown, and they had themselves in a position where they potentially could be within one score going into the second half. Now, Beaufort put together a great drive of their own, but Battery Creek is showing that they can hang. Now, as we move into the second half, it's really going to come down to whether or not their line play is going to start to fatigue, because as we said earlier, they've got a lot of people going both ways, and if they do start to fatigue, it's going to give Caleb Stephan more time to do what he needs to do, and that means more than likely give the ball to Elias Johnson and just let him run wild.
A quick key for each team and a quick player to watch for each team in the second half, Chris.
Well, I think for Beaufort, I think it's, watching what Elias Johnson does. They're going to give him the ball, and if he gets the ball and keeps busting through the line like he has, he's going to make it really tough on Battery Creek to get the ball back, because he's picking up 6, 7, 8 yards on first down.
Absolutely.
For Battery Creek, Chase Olsen, he's been solid. But more than anything, it's like him continuing to do what he does and not having a hanky fest, because we're just having a flag fest out here right here, and it's really putting the damper on any kind of momentum Battery Creek gets going.
Battery Creek last won a game in this rivalry in 2003. We'll see if they can take that streak and get a win here tonight. Second half action of the Ribaut Road Bowl coming up next on WHHI Sports TV. Hang on, everybody.
Did you know that the brain doesn't fully develop until your mid-20s?
Substance abuse harms brain development, causes mental health disorders, and leads to addiction.
E-cigarettes negatively affect oxygen supply, endurance, and attention.
Marijuana affects concentration, reaction time, and decision making.
Alcohol affects judgment, endurance, and complex motor skills.
Pain medication and substance use increases mental health disorders and leads to addiction. All these substances negatively affect brain function and development. Make good choices.
Don't let your team down.
The furniture and services you deserve since 1972. Beaufort's favorite store has your favorite brands. Oh, yes, we do. Mattresses, furniture, rugs, and accessories. Low prices that are sure to please. FWDG, #1 in the Lowcountry. The very best place to be. FWDG.
Seaquins Ballroom is an elegant, flexible, and affordable venue for your wedding, event, or reception located in Bluffton, South Carolina. Their unique facility will allow you to create lasting memories from the moment you and your guests step into the ballroom. Bring in your own catering, decor, drinks, and more for an unforgettable experience. With a variety of floor plans for the smallest event or a floor plan to accommodate events of up to 150 guests, Seaquins Ballroom will be sure to please.
Don't have cable? No problem. You can now stream WHHI-TV on Roku, Fire TV, and on WHHITV.com. Just search WHHI-TV and download our app. It's that easy.
We welcome you back to Dolphin Field. It is the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV. Marcus Walsh, Chris Tremblay, Jeremy Pope, Larry Jackamott, the rest of our WHHI Sports TV crew with you. Chris filling in for Jekyll and Hyde himself. Daniel Court is at the Seahawk Cultural Center performing. Daniel will be back with me and the rest of the crew next week as we'll see Hilton Head and Bluffton. Here's the kick, and Beaufort will receive and take it out to the 32-yard line as a great return there to start it for Isaac Smalls. And here are the keys to the ball game for Bryce Lybrand. The Eagles have to limit mistakes, missed assignments. They must tackle better. Coach Ed Susi of Battery Creek said the Dolphins must control the clock, tackle very talented quarterback and skilled players around him, get turnovers, and for the most part, despite the 14-point deficit, I think both teams have done what their coaches have asked.
They have, with the exception of the flags, but I think right now for Battery Creek, their mission is to make sure that they are the first team to score here in the second half, because if they get down by 3 scores, it's going to be a big rope to climb back up.
It was scoreless at the end of one, and 21-7 here at halftime as that pass intended for number 13, Eric Smart, and it falls a little bit low, incomplete. And it'll be second down and 10 coming up.
And once again, keeping an eye on that Battery Creek line, both offense and defense. And we're going to see how much right away Elias Johnson gets his hands on the ball, because he's been doing some real damage on first down. It looks like
here's a run for Stephan, and he's going to go down the sideline, 50, down the sideline, 40, and he stepped out of bounds. He's going to run it into the end zone, but I did see that he stepped out. But he gets a huge Kevin M. Severe of State Farm first down for the Beaufort Eagles.
And a really nice fake by Caleb Stephan. I even thought he was going to pitch it on that one. And with Elias Johnson out to your left, why wouldn't you?
Right. You take a look at the Giuseppe's replay.
Wow. Really? He was out of bounds?
Man, I don't know after seeing that replay. Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House in Hilton Head and Bluffton, celebrating 40 great years of Lowcountry family tradition and the home of the Big Unit Challenge in Hilton Head and Bluffton. Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta Houses. Here goes Stephan again. 30, 25-yard line. And another flag is thrown.
And once again in the area where you're probably going to have an offensive hold. Caleb Stephan not shy to go ahead and run it here in the early going in the second half.
And we have a holding against
10-yard penalty. We play first down.
So an offensive hold it is.
12. All right, guys, let's get this Dolphin defense some energy. They need your help.
Summit Services, cooling, heating, electrical, and pools. Your leader in home performance services in the Lowcountry. Thanks to Summit Services for supporting WHHI Sports all year long. First down and 12 with 11:20 to go in the third. Pitch by Stephan. It goes to Johnson. Right side 40, 35, 30. He's still on his feet, 25 and out of bounds. At about the 23-yard line, another first down, courtesy of Kevin M. Severe of State Farm. He's there for all your home and auto insurance needs.
So there's what I'm expecting to see more of here in the second half is Elias Johnson running the ball, because not only is that going to eat up the clock, assuming he doesn't go out of bounds, but he's had a lot of success running the ball, and it doesn't appear as though that's going to end anytime soon.
First down and 10. High snap corralled by Stephan. He's going to have a screen to Smart on the outside, left side, and he gets to the 23-yard line. Nice tackle made by BC, and that is Antonio Hampton. I've called his name a lot tonight as we take another look at a Giuseppe's replay.
And really something you don't want is for your defensive backs to be the leading tacklers on the team.
Right.
Because that means that ball's going 10, 15, 20 yards down the field each time.
Second down, 8 to go. 10:40 to go in the third. Beaufort out to a comfortable 21-7 lead for now. And they're charging towards that end zone. We've got a stoppage with 10:33 to go. And here's Taylor Kelso.
Offense, 5-yard penalty. We'll take it down.
And that was on the entire offensive line. Everybody jumped in. I think that might have been one where the center didn't snap it when he was supposed to.
Kind of reminds me of the scene, I believe the movie, it was either Remember the Titans or The Replacements, where the referee says, false start on 43, 86, whatever it was, literally everybody.
Yeah, The Replacements.
There's Stephan going to the outside now, working it inside, and he's to the 25-yard line.
So these next two plays are going to be really big for Battery Creek because Beaufort has moved it pretty much at will here at the beginning of the second half. And once again, if they're the first team to score here in the second half, Battery Creek's going to have a big road to go ahead and get back up on.
No question. Third down, 9:55 to go. Beaufort is milking that clock down. It's melting down like butter. There's Johnson trying to break free. He's going nowhere. Dolphins all over the place to tackle Johnson in the backfield and bring up a fourth down.
And a great play there by the Battery Creek defensive line. They held their ground, gave Elias Johnson nowhere to go, and they really needed that. That was a really good play by their line.
Fourth down. It's fourth down and 12.
Multiple pieces of equipment.
Third quarter here of the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV. Marcus Walsh, Kevin Libby, Chris Tremblay, Jeremy Pope, Larry Jacomot, Maria Soden, Joe Keith, and the rest of our crew with you. There's a pass, and it's going to be floated up. It's caught, and it's going to be well short of the first down. Making the catch was Jason Daniels. And that's going to be Battery Creek ball. I have to say, you're in for a treat.
And a lot of credit to the Battery Creek defense that time. They didn't bite on anything. They all held their ground, held their position, and it ended up paying off, and now they get the ball back.
First down and 10. You'll see a really fun interview throughout the course of this one. I just saw Kevin Libby out of the corner of my eye. He's having a blast. He does a great job with Jess and Jeremiah coordinating and executing those interviews to perfection. First down and 10, third quarter. Here's a run to the outside. Oh man, I heard the pads thud on that one as Will Cotting with a huge tackle there of the running back for Battery Creek. That is a huge tackle, and Big play there.
Will
for
Cotting, who scored the third touchdown for Beaufort, went ahead and showed his defensive skills there. He made it so there was only a couple yards pickup on that play.
And, of course, Eddie Hayward, the ball carrier. Second down. Third quarter, 8:52 remaining. Reminder,
Chase will remain in the gun.
the flag and ball goes backwards. for
First and
Battery
20
Creek.
now.
Reminder that Indy Karting is our scoreboard sponsor, the Ultimate Indoor Entertainment Center. Here's another flag. Taylor Kelso, everybody.
False start.
And another illegal
Offense.
motion.
5-yard penalty.
And they call the false start on our Battery Creek offense. That'll take us back a few more yards.
And now it's going to be first and 25.
Earlier on, we had the iCryo Wellness Report. Prepare, recover, and enhance your performance at iCryo Recovery and Wellness of Okatee Bluffton.
These penalties are just burying Battery Creek. Now they're back at the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
They're between the 6 and 7.
First down and very long for the Dolphins. Olsen is going to hand it off and maybe a couple of yards up the middle for Eddie Hayward, trying to get a little bit of yardage back, maybe at most about 5. 8:40 to go here in quarter number 3. And you see both teams really starting to melt the clock down, but eventually Battery Creek's going to need a big play, but it's hard to do it right now where they're at, Chris, with the ball near their own end zone.
You don't dare try to get too risky right here. You know, you've got to get it away from the goal line. You've got to make it so if you have to punt, you can get it out near midfield. And, you know, what do you do with this distance right here? I think you just let one go and see if you can get a big catch or you can have an interference call.
Chase will stay in the gun.
Chase Olsen going out of the gun. He's going to fire. Downfield, left side. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Broken up there by Aaron Days. So now it's going to be third and over 20.
Denise Lessard, the principal at Battery Creek. Edie Moody, the athletic secretary. Of course, Ed Susi, the football coach. Terrence Ash, the AD. Kim Duramer is the athletic trainer. And on the football staff, the offensive line coach, Arthur Fell. Travis Polite, the defensive line coach. The linebackers coach is James Berbigler. Brad Hargraves is the special teams coach for this football program.
Chase takes the snap, drops back.
Chase takes the snap, fires over the middle, dropped. And that was Simmons having it over the middle, but if he would have caught it, he would have been lit up without question.
He wasn't
Michael
going very
Ricks.
far.
No.
He was not going to go very far. So now we need a big punt for Battery Creek to get them out of their hole they're in right now.
Michael Ricks was right near his back, right behind him. Want to thank Fat Babies for all the food tonight. They're great, and they help us out every week.
And they are tasty.
Yes, indeed. What's your favorite thing to get there?
I like their pizza.
It is really good. I had it after media day, but I'm a fan of the sausage guy. There's the punt. It's high, and it's recovered by Stephan. He's going to go down the sideline. He's going to work it, and Stephan still on his feet, inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line.
And boy, how nice is that when your quarterback also can go ahead and return punts?
Oh, my goodness.
Really doing a fine job seeing that Samari Bonds isn't playing tonight. He's really doing a great job of filling in, not only through the air, but on the ground, as is evident right there by the punt return, but even on some offensive plays. And I'm still not sure he was out of bounds going down that left sideline, but
back
that was
earlier.
pretty close.
Summit Services, cooling, heating, electrical, and pools. Your leader in home performance services in the Lowcountry. Thanks to Summit Services for supporting WHHI Sports all year long. There goes Johnson. Who else? To the 5-yard line. Second down and goal.
And I think you give him the ball and you keep giving him the ball.
I would agree.
They haven't found a formula to stop him yet, and he's getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yards
Easily.
every carry. Let's see
Second
what they
down. Handoff, it goes to Johnson. He's going to go to the end zone for another Beaufort touchdown.
And Elias Johnson doing what Elias Johnson does, right into the end zone for a TCL touchdown.
Together, we are unwavering at TCL, the technical college of the Lowcountry. 27-7.
All set up by the punt return by Caleb Stephan. He got it down to the 10-yard line, and from there, Elias Johnson just took care of business.
And the point after on the way. Mason Williams to kick it. It's high, it's far, and it's good. 28-7, Beaufort over Battery Creek here in the Ribaut Road Bowl at the Creek. We've got 7:10 to go in the third quarter. We've got a timeout brought to you by the Great Frame Up. Back with more next on WHHI Sports TV.
At Technical College of the Lowcountry, we are unwavering in our commitment to you. In our community, within a community, support of you. We'll help you find the right career path, along with fast and flexible courses for you to continue in a strong and steady way, from day one through graduation and beyond. We want you to come, and we want to see you go, all the way. TCL, together we are unwavering.
Did you know Beaufort County has a television channel? And you can watch the county channel many different ways. Watch on cable, Hargrave, Channel 9, Comcast, Channel 2, and Spectrum, Channel 1304. You can find the county channel on YouTube. Plus, the channel is always streaming online at BeaufortCounty.tv. Here you'll find video on demand of all the programs and helpful transcripts of meetings. Your county, your channel, the Beaufort County Channel.
All right, we're taking another little break here on the sidelines. Thank you so much to Seaquins Ballroom for supporting local sports and the broadcast. I sure hope you all got to see that halftime performance because it was incredible. Honestly, I was standing over here just in awe of the performance, and you all were amazing. So it looks like incredible dancing. Tell us a little bit about what this team really is.
Hi, my name is Analia, and I'm one of the dance captains. And this dance is the HBCU African American style dance known as Majorette. And we dance with the band, and that's all.
And it's so good, and you all are in such great shape because I could not do even half of that. It was amazing. You must practice a lot to get out here and really get into this performance. As we were walking over, you mentioned this is the first performance of the season. Didn't look like it. What do you all do to prepare?
What we do to prepare is different days throughout the week. Like on Monday, we'll do field show on the field or practice field, and we get it out the way. And it really gives us opportunities for scholarships and opportunities just to go to college.
It's amazing that you all are able to put this together and how coordinated you are with the whole performance. Really quick, this is not the only place where you perform. You do some other things. Where else are you performing?
We go to band competitions against other bands that do the same style of dance as us. We also do parades, and we also visit HBCU colleges so that we can get scholarships for it.
I love it. Thanks for sharing your talent with us today, ladies. We appreciate you. We're going to get back to the guys.
We welcome you back. 28-7 here in the Ribaut Road Bowl. The kick is going to drop at the 23. It's picked up by Simmons. And Taiwan Simmons down the sideline, 40. And he's tackled at the 45-yard line by number 27.
And Tawan Simmons went down hard there, but a nice return, and that's just what Battery Creek needed. And now we need to see if they can put together a drive.
Malkiel Sawyer with the tackle. 6:59 to go in the third. This is a huge drive for Battery Creek. Reminder, we had the halftime show moments ago. BCTV, the sponsor for that. Informative, entertaining, and timely content for Beaufort County. Visit BeaufortCountySC.gov/BCTV.
So if there was ever a time for Battery Creek to plot it down the field, this would be it.
No question about it, my friend. No question about it. Olsen is going to hand it off, and there goes Simmons from the backfield, and he's going to get near a first down if he didn't get it. It's awfully close. 6:50 to go in the quarter.
So Tawan Simmons fighting for every yard, but he gives them a nice play on first down, gives them a few options on second and third.
We will have a play, or rather we will have an MVP coming up. Island Tire and Auto, the longest serving tire retailer and auto repair on Hilton Head and Island tradition. That's coming up at the end of this broadcast. 6 minutes, 23 seconds and counting. Second down and 1, third quarter. Here of the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV. Daniel Court will be back with us next week. There's a fake handoff, pass downfield. It is
almost picked
incomplete.
off by number 20, Raymond Middleton. And I think that was a little bit of a premature throw that time, and really
Yes.
the first one we've seen all evening out of Chase Olsen.
Absolutely. He's been absolutely terrific. Third down and 1.
Never really got his back foot planted on that one and just kind of threw up a floater that, a little bit of dangerous. Fortunately, it fell incomplete.
Right. Third down and 1. 5 minutes, 44 seconds left in quarter number 3.
You know who they're going behind. They're going right up the pipe. There it is, right
up the
there.
cut, slightly to the right side, and there's the flock of Eagles again making the stop.
I think he got far enough for the first down.
I think he did too. The call was third down and 1, and we've got a guy down for Battery Creek. This isn't good. We're going to have a great frame-up timeout. We'll be right back on WHHI Sports TV.
The Great Frame Up is your obvious choice to find the perfect frame to complement your budget, room, and lifestyle. We also have the only museum-quality cruise scanner in the Lowcountry. We can digitally restore photos, documents, or old newspaper articles. We invite you to visit our website to view and order museum-quality prints of art by well-known Lowcountry artists such as Ray Ellis, Candace Lovely, and Barry Honowitz, as well as photographers such as Ed Funk and Richard Ball. The Great Frame Up, where you get a great experience.
The furniture and services you deserve since 1972. Beaufort's favorite store has your favorite brands. Oh, yes, we do. Mattresses, furniture, rugs, and accessories. Low prices that are sure to please. FWDG, #1 in the Lowcountry. The very best place to be. FWDG.
Game day just got better. Bonez Bar and Grill is your go-to spot for football, food, and fun. At Bonez, we've got everything you need to make game day great. Big screens at every angle, ice-cold beer, and mouth-watering wings, burgers, and more. Whether you're here for the food, the drinks, or just the thrill of the game, Bonez Bar and Grill is your home turf for football fun. Bonez Bar and Grill, where fans eat, drink, and live for the game. Visit us today.
Looking to transform your home with a beautiful new floor? At Exact Flooring, we have everything you need to make your dream home a reality.
Whether you're renovating, upgrading, or simply want a fresh new look, we're here to help. From soft, plush carpets to durable vinyl, our extensive collection of brand name flooring options has something for every style and budget.
Call or visit us today to schedule your consultation. Exact Flooring, the trusted leader in Beaufort County for all things flooring.
We welcome you back. Tawan Simmons up on his feet, and he is off the field after taking a tough hit there. Third down and 1, the measurement coming up here to check it. The chains are out, and it's a first down.
So not only do we hope that Tawan Simmons is okay, but as far as Battery Creek's case to win this game goes, he's going to need to be back.
Yes, indeed. 4:52 to go in the third quarter. I've got a question for you. I'm going to put you on the spot. I did this with Daniel Court a couple of weeks ago when we last had a ball game. Do you have a Super Bowl and or national championship prediction? I know how much you are tuned in to football, not just on the high school variety.
Well, you know, Kansas City's had such success the last couple of years. Until they get knocked off the top of the hill, they've got to be your favorite, because you know come playoff time, assuming they're healthy, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, they're going to be making a lot of things happen. I don't know. Texas looks awfully good, and needless to say, they're easily 2 quarterbacks deep.
No doubt. There's a pass from Olsen, and it is near the sideline, bobbled and incomplete.
Jamin Odom, Isaac Smalls broke that up. Nice pass by Chase Olsen. Better defense by those two.
As we take a look at the replay, I got to ask you, who would you have Kansas City and Texas going up against in those championship games?
I'd like to see Texas play Ohio State. We got to try to mix it up and not have an SEC champ every year.
I have
and I know
Ohio
a lot of
State
Georgia
in the
people are saying
as well, and I've got them facing Georgia.
They're going to be there, and there's no doubt at the end of the year Georgia will, certainly be a factor. Kansas City, well, you'd think San Francisco again, but the Vikings gave it to them pretty good last week.
They
so
did.
It's kind of tough to tell right now at this point. Still kind of early.
Yes, indeed. There's a run for a couple for Eddie Hayward. I took Baltimore to beat San Francisco. A lot of people are very high on the Detroit Lions as well.
Well, Baltimore right now, they're 0-for.
Yeah.
They're 0-3, and the percentage of making the playoffs when you start at 0-3 isn't
Not looking
very good. However, they've still got 14 games left in front of them, and we all know how explosive they can be, certainly the last few years. So, the next few weeks will be a tale, or we'll be able to tell as to what their chances are going to be. But I can tell you one thing. I would take them to win this week. I don't see them losing 4 in a row right out of the gates.
I'm with you, partner. 3:40 to go. 3rd down and 9. Man going in motion, and that is Simmons back in there. Good to see him back in there. And we've got a flag with 3:34 to go. Here's Taylor.
Offense, 5 yards. 3rd down.
Don't they have Jazz Fest on Hilton Head and along those other things? I think tonight we have Flag Fest.
Yeah, there you go. Well, last year we actually had a sponsor, and I'm sure you watched some of the football that we did, Daniel and I, last year.
Yeah.
We had a sponsor for flags. It was Aflac.
Yeah, well, that duck would have gotten a lot of calls tonight.
Yes, indeed. Here's Olsen scrambling around, firing downfield. It is complete, or I thought it was. And good to see again Simmons back in there on a short gain. As we've got 3:10 to go, a reminder that Seaquins Ballroom is an affordable, elegant, and customizable venue for your wedding reception or special event. And they are our Sideline Report sponsor.
And we have a timeout on the field.
Timeout brought to you by the great Frame Up. We'll take it with them. Be right back. Late 3rd quarter here, the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV. Come on back, y'all.
Hi, this is Jim Lanero, Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House. I'm proud to announce that we're celebrating 40 years in business, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank so many people that have supported us over the years, not to mention a lot of people, both past and present, that have worked here and made incredible contributions. So thank you all. Don't forget, Giuseppe's is the home of the Steeler Nation. Plenty of TVs, great food and drink specials each and every Steeler Sunday. We hope to see you here.
Hey, do you know where the guys are?
I think they're in the crawl space.
The what?
Or, man, this is way better than a she shed, isn't it, Carl?
Oh, for sure. Man, don't we got work to do? Man, it's my turn.
If you can't do this in your crawl space, call or text us today at 843-259-8194 for your free crawl space evaluation. Lowcountry Crawl Spaces, building relationships that last.
We welcome you back. Here it's the Ribaut Road Bowl, 28-7. Beaufort with the lead over Battery Creek. Battery Creek with the ball, 4th down and 9, 3:01 to go. Chase Olsen out of the gun here in the 3rd quarter. He's going to fire one downfield. It is caught. Simmons takes a hit, hangs on.
And that's going to move the markers. Another Kevin Severe 1st down. Big play right there for Battery Creek.
My word, Kevin Severe of State Farm, there for all your home and auto insurance needs. And here's the Giuseppe's replay. Whoa! That's Edward Green, number 4, that put the hit on Simmons, but not before the first down.
You talk about coming back from an injury and making something happen.
I know it.
Great play by Simmons.
First down and 10, 2:48 remaining in the quarter. The snap to Olsen, fires a strike to Simmons. Simmons trying to get through a couple of defenders. He won't, but he'll get a nice gain on the left side. And he's up, and he looks a little bit shaken up again, but he's walking towards the huddle.
Now, obviously, a lot of these students on both sides of the ball know each other. And, you know, as big a rivalry as this is, you know, the game has been very clean, albeit we've had a lot of flags.
Yeah,
but the game has been clean. We haven't seen anything chippy. And this is just a great example of what high school athletics are about. They're helping each other up. They're, you know,
it's amazing.
They're looking out for each other to a certain degree. It's
There's
good to
Simmons
see.
to the 27-yard line, and another flag. And I talk about that all the time with Daniel and on Talk of the Town with Robin Zimmerman or whoever is hosting a certain week. It's about the sportsmanship and the level of these kids.
Holding.
You know,
offense. 56. 10-yard penalty.
Looks like 56 on the offense of Battery Creek called for the hold there. That is Deonta Watson. And it just goes back to illustrate, you know, the leadership of the coaches and the families of these players to raise them up as good men and women for that matter as well. It's just wonderful to be out here on Friday nights and be a part of it. It's
well
truly
said.
a thrill.
Well said. You know, they've obviously been taught to be respectful, to play hard, but be respectful. And that's what we're seeing tonight, with the exception of not being respectful of penalties. You know?
Sure. Olsen going to go out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. He's going to fire it deep down left side, and that was nearly picked off by Green. He had that in his hands, and he couldn't come down with it, and we've got more yellow on the field. Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth, uniting the community to promote positive choices. They are our sponsor of the postcards. I was about to say the scorecards and whatever. I'm like, that's not right. The postcards.
If you were playing golf, it'd be right.
Yes, I would.
You would. This should be an interesting call right here. Obviously, we couldn't see it on our screen. There seems to be some discussion about it, so.
Yeah.
Did we have a defensive hold?
Some personnel changes on the field after that penalty.
Here's Taylor
Pass
Kelso.
interference, defense. 15-yard penalty, replay second down.
So we had pass interference.
And a second down and 15 coming up.
All right, Dolphin fans, with great field
1:55 to go here in the third quarter.
So this opens it up for Battery Creek a little bit now. They only have a little bit to go for the first down, so that was a big play for them right there.
Here's a fake and a pass over the middle. Fake handoff, that is, and a pass over the middle. And it's going to be caught by Taiwan Simmons off the arm. And a first down. Nice pass over the middle from Olsen. That's a BC first down. Courtesy of Kevin Severe of State Farm. For all your home and auto insurance needs, Kevin Severe of State Farm is there.
And if Battery Creek is seeing any light at the end of this tunnel, they need to punch it into the end zone right now.
No question. No question about it. Olsen going to go out of the shotgun. He's got Hayward in the backfield with him. He's got the snap. Fires it left side. It is caught. And a good catch there again by Taiwan Simmons, who stays in there and makes another play.
And that was, it's good that he got rid of it as quickly as he did, because Jamin Odom was in full stride, and if he had gotten there a little quicker, he was going about 85 yards or so in the other direction.
No question. 50 seconds left in the third. Battery Creek huddling up, trying to find something. Beaufort looking for their first win of the year to go to 1-4. Battery Creek to avoid going under 500. Out of the gun goes Olsen. He's going to hand it off. Hayward, no, he's got it. He faked it to Hayward. Now he's trying to bounce it around, and he won't, as he is stopped by a couple of defenders in on the play, but number 24, Beaufort, makes the tackle.
Raymond Middleton was not fooled on that. He stayed right there, brought Chase Olsen down, and set up 3rd and long again for Battery Creek.
6'1", 165 is Raymond Middleton. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll start the 4th quarter in just a moment with a 3rd down and 9 coming up. 28-7, Beaufort with the lead here at the Ribaut Road Bowl over Battery Creek at the Creek. 4th quarter next on WHHI Sports TV. Come on back.
Come to Fat Baby's Happy Hour any day of the week and experience the best happy hour in town. During happy hour, all shareable snacks and drinks are half off. Come dine in from 4 to 6 and enjoy shareables like loaded tater tots, our homemade bruschetta, our world-famous boneless wings, garlic knots, and you can't forget the drinks. Grab a beer, cocktail, or glass of wine to go with your delicious snacks. So next time you're ready for happy hour, remember it's happy hour at Fat Baby's.
The Great Frame Up is your obvious choice to find the perfect frame to complement your budget, room, and lifestyle. We also have the only museum-quality cruise scanner in the Lowcountry. We can digitally restore photos, documents, or old newspaper articles. We invite you to visit our website to view and order museum-quality prints of art by well-known Lowcountry artists such as Ray Ellis, Candace Lovely, and Barry Honowitz, as well as photographers such as Ed Funk and Richard Ball. The Great Frame Up, where you get a great experience.
We welcome you back here. 4th quarter, 3rd down and 9. Marcus Walsh, Chris Tremblay sitting in for Daniel Court. Or shall I say Jekyll and Hyde this week. Daniel will be back with us next week. There's a pass deep, and it's tipped and incomplete. Jeremy Pope, Larry Jacomot, the rest of our great WHHI Sports TV crew with you. As again, we start the 4th quarter, and that pass broken up by Beaufort.
Jamin Odom really did a good job of staying with his man. Made sure that he didn't get any hands on him for an interference call. Brought up a big 4th down and 9 now for Battery Creek.
And we'll see what happens. Jamin Odom has had himself a nice game, especially on the defensive side. I remember calling some games in the last couple of years that he's played in. I don't remember him playing this well on defense. He's really played well.
Well, he made sure he wasn't beaten on that play, that's for sure.
No doubt. 4th down and 9. 11:55 to go in this one. 28-7, Beaufort over Battery Creek.
And Battery Creek needs a 1st down or something bigger than that.
Here's
like nobody's business.
Olsen firing downfield. It is broken up, incomplete, and intended for Antonio Hampton, number 3. So
Raymond
it's going back the other way.
Raymond Middleton, a really good play on defense there. Beaufort gets the ball back, 11:50 left.
Going to be interesting to see what they do here. They've got a long field to go, but we'll see. Reminder that the Great Frame Up is where picture framing is an art. They're our timeout sponsor this year for high school football, only on WHHI Sports TV.
After the turnover on downs.
So what I think I would do here, I'm going to start giving the ball play after play after play to number 24 and starting to let him run wild and let that clock run down.
I think that's a really good idea. Here's a handoff. No, it's a pass, a fake, and there's Will Cotting catching it. And look at the big man rumble. Will Cotting. He's got moves on offense. He's got moves on defense. He's got moves on special teams. I saw him punt last week when I was scouting Beaufort against Goose Creek. The man can do it all, and here's the Giuseppe's replay.
And a really nice pitch and catch there. You know, they faked it to Elias Johnson.
Hand off to Elias Johnson.
And there is Johnson. And Johnson to the 49-yard line.
Huge gain on the play.
So Elias Johnson keeps on rumbling.
Elias Johnson is going to sleep well tonight.
Yes, he will. He might want to take an Advil or a Tylenol before he goes to bed because he's had some big hits on him, but he's going to sleep well. You're right. First down, courtesy of Kevin Sevier of State Farm. For all your home and auto insurance needs, there he goes again. Right up the gut. And he takes it past midfield to the 49-yard line.
And as we talked about before the game, this is the point of the game where you can start to see the Battery Creek, especially their defensive line right now. They're getting tired because we've got some big holes opening up.
Reminder that FWDG is the furniture and services you deserve. They're our sponsor for our Media Day coverage from the year. We've got a flag as Stephan will take it to the 45. It's a fumble! Again, a flag down. And we'll see what happens with the call here, courtesy of our referee, Taylor Kelso.
So back in the area where you usually get a hold.
After that penalty against Beaufort High, they'll be taking back about
Illegal shift on the offense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
So an illegal shift. Who owes each other a Coke for that?
Yeah,
we've got a great frame-up timeout.
Jinx.
We'll take it. Yes, and we'll be right back on WHHI Sports TV.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
At iCryo Wellness and Fitness, we are dedicated to elevating your lifestyle through our diverse range of services. For people on the go, try one of our premium lifestyle services, which range from 3 to 30 minutes. Some include full body cryo, red light therapy, and infrared saunas. Our specialty services include vitamin shots and IV solutions, as well as medical weight loss treatments with injections. Prepare, recover, and enhance your performance at iCryo Recovery and Wellness of Okatee and Bluffton.
We welcome you back. Second down and 3, 10:46 to go in the ball game. Kelvin Willis escorted to the sideline by the Battery Creek coaching and training staff. Second down and 3, fourth quarter. And here's a run up the middle, and it is
Elias Johnson.
Elias Johnson.
That's who I'd be giving it to.
Absolutely. Elias Johnson is having himself a very, very good ball game.
Very impressive the way he's finding the hole. Very impressive he's doing things even when he gets hit.
Here he goes again. He's hit. He couldn't do anything that time.
Nope. Michael Cohn came up and really kind of hung his ground, and that's one of the few times tonight that Elias Johnson has been thrown for a loss.
We were talking about it earlier. Look at that moon with 10 minutes to go. That's something. It's not quite Halloween, but that looks like a Halloween moon.
I would agree. Trick or treat.
Absolutely.
All right, Dolphin defense. We need a
fourth down and 6.
So the question here is Caleb Stephan going to put it up in the air, and I think we're going to have a timeout so they can discuss it.
We will have a timeout. It's a great frame-up timeout. We'll be right back. It's where picture framing is an art. On WHHI Sports TV, it's the Ribaut Road Bowl.
Seaquins Ballroom is an elegant, flexible, and affordable venue for your wedding, event, or reception located in Bluffton, South Carolina. Their unique facility will allow you to create lasting memories from the moment you and your guests step into the ballroom. Bring in your own catering, decor, drinks, and more for an unforgettable experience. With a variety of floor plans for the smallest event or a floor plan to accommodate events of up to 150 guests, Seaquins Ballroom will be sure to please.
Hi, this is Jim Lanero, Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House. I'm proud to announce that we're celebrating 40 years in business, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank so many people that have supported us over the years, not to mention a lot of people, both past and present, that have worked here and made incredible contributions. So thank you all. Don't forget, Giuseppe's is the home of the Steeler Nation. Plenty of TVs, great food and drink specials each and every Steeler Sunday. We hope to see you here.
We welcome you back. And the bowl is...
It's on the ground.
It was on the ground, and they're scrambling down the sidelines. Beaufort, they pick it up. They're going to score a touchdown.
And Aaron Days stayed focused on where that ball went, and he picked it up and he skedaddled down the left sideline for a TCL touchdown, and that is probably going to break Battery Creek's back.
I would think so. Let's take a look at the replay because I didn't see it initially. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. There it is. Boom. Smart was trying to run with it and got it completely rejected, and then Days picked it up and went to pay dirt. TCL, we are unwavering at TCL, the Technical College of the Lowcountry.
And actually, that was my mistake. It looked like 22. That was Qualik Isner for his second score of the night. So apologies here. A great play, though, by Qualik Isner.
Williams, extra point up, and it is no good. He missed it to the left. Excuse me, 34-7. We'll be back after this on WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Barry Edwards with Island Tire and Automotive Services. Did you know that the amount of tire that's actually making contact with the road is about the same size as a slice of watermelon? And that's all you have to keep you safe. It makes sense to have the best like Michelin. That's why Island Tire has been proudly selling Michelin tires since 1978. At Island Tire, we don't think of it as just a set of tires. You can trust us to be thinking about the safety of your car and, more importantly, what's inside.
We welcome you back. 9:26 to go in the fourth quarter. 34-7, Beaufort with the lead. Reminder that FWDG is our Media Day sponsor for the season, the furniture and services you deserve.
So you talk about a backbreaker on that last touchdown for Beaufort, right when Battery Creek could have used a turnover to maybe turn it around here and start to get downfield and make something happen quick. It went the other way, and Qualik Isner, who had the good sense to pick it up, and he just jaunted down the left sideline, and he more or less has probably put this one out of reach now.
Yeah. 9:26 to go. Fourth quarter, and the kickoff is going to be coming up in a second. While we have a moment, we can remind you that the community leader is brought to you by Better Collision, Auto Body Care Excellence right in your neighborhood. The kick is high. It's caught at the 27, and it's going to be returned over the middle to the 30 and to the 32-yard line by number 15.
And I'd love to tell you who that is, but we don't seem to have that on our roster. So good play nonetheless.
That was high kick fielded by Jeremiah Washington.
Jeremiah Washington, thanks to the PA guy. Appreciate the assist. Jeremiah Washington with the return. Battery Creek first down and 10. Coming up with 9:15 to go. Congratulations to the 2025 National Merit semifinalist from Beaufort High School, Austin McGuire. He is one of 2 Beaufort County School District students to qualify as the National Merit semifinalist for the school year. Austin now competes with more than 16,000 students for over 6,000 college scholarships, as the snap is taken to Simmons' left side for a couple of yards. Those scholarships worth almost $26 million. Everybody at Beaufort High very proud of Austin's accomplishments. Wish him nothing but the best. Congratulations to Austin McGuire of Beaufort High School.
So let's talk about what these teams have coming up next. If we look at Beaufort, as we mentioned at the top of the show, you know, they've got a week off, one they probably desperately need. And then it's 4 straight region games with Bluffton, Bishop England, May River, and Hilton Head High.
Wow. There's a run to the left side, couple of yards gained. 8:30 to go.
And then if we look at Battery Creek, next week, another rivalry game. They play Whale Branch, and then they have their 4 region games against North Charleston, OCA, Orangeburg, Wilkinson, and Hanahan.
Whale Branch is trying to get themselves righted. They and Bluffton have been struggling a little bit. We'll see Bluffton next week putting together some efforts, and it's been tough for both those teams. Bluffton absolutely got all over Whale Branch earlier in the year. I believe the final of that one was 57-0.
Who does
and
Bluffton play
that was
next
very
week?
surprising. We've got the game at Hilton Head. It's the Bridge Bowl. There's a run to the left side. Daniel again will be back with me for that. 3rd down and 5. 7:40 to go. 7:41, beg your pardon. That game will be at Bluffton. Looking forward to that, as always.
And Elias Johnson was roughed up a little bit more than the officiating crew wanted to see at the end of that play, and that's going to cost Beaufort 15 yards.
7:41 to go in the 4th quarter. Reminder, Exact Flooring is the coin toss sponsor this year. We have the floor you're looking for at Exact Flooring.
At least that's what it looked like. Let's see what they do. Nobody's marching yet.
Personal foul, Beaufort. 15-yard penalty, results in a first down.
It's a first down.
And now they're going to march. Here we go, the 15-yard. We're going this way.
And that'll leave your Battery Creek Dolphins with a first down.
First down, Battery Creek.
So that's one way to pick up a quick 15.
Yes, indeed.
As they cross the 50-yard line, Chase will remain under center.
Olsen under center, and the handoff.
Jordan Washington took that, and that's a little bit more size than Beaufort has seen all night with somebody carrying the ball.
6 foot 215. Listed as an offensive and defensive lineman. 7:12 remaining.
You know, the one thing you see out of Battery Creek that you don't see much anymore is the way at times they set up and run it out of the wishbone.
Yeah, absolutely. 2nd down and 4, 6:58 to go. Here's a handoff to the outside, and it's taken for a couple of yards. Not much doing there for number 24, Nijay Wright. Wright, a sophomore wide receiver, defensive back, 5'6", $125. 3rd down.
So Beaufort trying to plot, or Battery Creek trying to plot it down the field, but now we're under 7 minutes, and really this is no time for plotting. This is time to air it out and see if you can get some calls.
And they better do it right now, in my opinion. We'll see what happens on this 3rd down and 1. Again, under center. And Olsen's going to hand it off, and there's the big man rumbling and bubbling for a first down to the 10-yard line.
And Jordan Washington showing that he can definitely, besides play on the defensive and offensive line, you can give him the ball, and he can go ahead and move it down the field for you.
Kevin Severe of State Farm, first down. Kevin Severe is there for all your home and auto insurance needs. That's a huge run for him, and then I believe we had a flag. He's inside the 15 down to about the 12-yard line, 6:46 remaining.
The 6 foot, 215-pound senior says, give me the ball, let me have a little fun, but unfortunately, it looks like it's going backwards.
15-yard penalty, first down.
Yeah. So first down, but longer to go for BC. We have a great frame-up timeout coming up. Battery Creek calls it. We'll take it with them as well. It's the Ribaut Road Bowl on WHHI Sports TV, 4th quarter. Back in a moment.
Did you know that the brain doesn't fully develop until your mid-20s?
Substance abuse harms brain development, causes mental health disorders, and leads to addiction.
E-cigarettes negatively affect oxygen supply, endurance, and attention.
Marijuana affects concentration, reaction time, and decision making.
Alcohol affects judgment, endurance, and complex motor skills.
Pain medication and substance use increases mental health disorders and leads to addiction.
All these substances negatively affect brain function and development. Make good choices.
Don't let your team down.
Kevin Libby here with the Sequin Ballroom sideline report with the Dolphin. Dolphin, how you doing?
Great job, Dolphin defense.
Now, this is the best mascot in Beaufort County. I love this Dolphin. Dolphin, have you been doing this a long time? Is this your first year as the Dolphin? I wouldn't believe it because of how good a job this Dolphin is doing. Dolphin, if there's a young person that wants to be a Dolphin one day, what's the dance move that you think best embodies this whole thing you have going here? Give us the best dance move so a kid can interpret it. What do you got? All right, that's pretty good. That's really good. Oh, look at that. I hope our camera's low enough to see these moves. That's a lot of work on those feet. The Battery Creek Dolphin, the best mascot in Beaufort County. We are so delighted to have you. Dolphin, you want to use electricity with me? All right, if I start it, will you? All right. Electric power right here in Battery Creek. Back to the guys.
We welcome you back. Here goes a run to the outside, now taking it back into the 15-yard line is BC, and that's Jason Daniels, senior runback linebacker, 5'11". And another Battery Creek first down brought to you by Kevin Sevier of State Farm. For all your home and auto insurance needs, Kevin Sevier is there.
So a nice little drive Battery Creek's putting together here. Unfortunately, it looks like it's a little too late.
Yeah. First down and 10. Here's a run up the middle and not much happening. 6:28 to go.
At this point, I keep giving it to Jordan Washington. Let's just see what the big guy
Sure,
can do.
absolutely.
He's had some success already.
Why not? Temperatures dropped to about 70 degrees. It remains clear. Breeze has maybe picked up a tad. Not much, if any. But a beautiful night for high school football here in week 5.
Perfect. Just perfect.
We had some cloud coverage, and it looked like it might rain, but the clouds opened up or they held off, I should say. The bad ones held off. The wind died down a little bit, and there's a run not for much, courtesy of Nijay Wright and a couple of Eagles in on the stop.
Chase Richardson, he was right there on it. Really nice play by him. Got through the offensive line and put a quick damper on that.
James Thomas, number 33, in on the play as well. Third down and 11.
Well, we know this is 2-down territory, so they don't need to get it all on this one, but they definitely need to pick up 5, 6, 7 yards to make the next one easier.
Here's a handoff to the outside, maybe to the 12-yard line. Jason Daniels again touching it for Battery Creek, and he's having trouble getting up. 5:08 remaining.
Once again, good bit of sportsmanship there by Melchiel Sawyer.
Absolutely. I want to ask you, and we talked about this in some of our conversations on the phone getting ready for this game. It looks like we're going to have a timeout. I'll have the question for you in a moment. It's a great frame-up timeout. Back with more from Battery Creek next.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
We welcome you back. 4:52 remaining in the fourth quarter. 4th down and 9 coming up.
That just looks like a tired offensive line for
Yes,
Battery Creek.
No question. We'll see what they do on this 4th down and 9. A couple of guys out left, out right. Gun is held by Chase. He's going to fade it to the right side, and it is incomplete. In the end zone, it's going to be intended for Jamari Bronner, and it's going back the other way to Beaufort with 4:46 remaining in the ball game.
So a good try. You know, he went down there, passed a little bit higher, and they might have had something, but it was good defense. Beaufort gets the ball back, and now it's time to keep it on the ground.
Yes, indeed. Beaufort is just 4 minutes and 46 seconds away from their first win on the year, and Battery Creek will fall to 2-3 on the season. But I wanted to ask you, Chris, with the fact that you've been back in South Carolina coaching, you're at Hilton Head Prep, right?
I'm at Hilton Head Prep coaching their golf team, yep.
How's everything going with that?
It's going pretty well. We were fortunate enough to win the state championship this past spring, and you know, generally in the SCISA league that we play in, the last 2 years it's been Christian Academy, Hilton Head Christian Academy 2 years ago. We played very well. They were just better. They played terrific. And this past year, our guys really put it together and ended up taking home the trophy. But, you know, now there's been a realignment. So when we go to these states this year, we will not be in the same division of SCISA as them, which might be a good thing because they're really going to be loaded this year. They've got a real good team.
That's what I was going to ask you, is how things have been affected for you and your coaching. As there's a run up the middle, now towards the left side. Beaufort going to get a first down, brought to you by Kevin Sevier of State Farm. For all your home and auto insurance needs, Kevin Sevier of State Farm is there. How does that affect all the realignment and whatnot? How does that affect you as a coach with Hilton Head Prep and some of the other duties that you do as a golf coach?
Well, from the standpoint of preparing the players to play, nothing is really going to change there. It's really knowing what we have to do when we get to the states and against who we have to do it against. You know, so it's going to kind of set the parameters a little bit differently as to the scores that are going to be looked at as, okay, these are good scores. And time will only tell when we get to that part of the year.
Gotcha. There's a run to the outside 34-yard line. And Xavier Tobias touching the rock for the Beaufort Eagles. 3:51 remaining.
And Beaufort doing what you would think they would do here. They're, you know, getting in their guys that haven't been playing a whole lot tonight. You want to protect the guys that have been playing well, make sure they're good and healthy. And with the week off for Beaufort this coming week, when they start region play in 2 weeks, they should be healthy and they should be ready, and they should have Samari Bonds back.
Look out, because Samari Bonds is something else to watch. Here's Tobias breaking a tackle, and Xavier gets out to the 34-yard line.
And this is where we look at Caleb Stephan and the great job he did tonight. I mean, you know, he had to come in and replace somebody who was responsible for 62% of their offense. You know, as we mentioned at the top of the show, he's thrown, you know, Samari Bonds has thrown for almost 600 yards this year. He's run for about 270. I mean, wow. You know, that's a big producer who you don't have in a game like this. And Caleb Stephan has stepped up, and with the exception of the deflected pass that was picked off, he's really played a solid game, both running and throwing the ball.
That's a big hit right there, as down goes number 17. Anthony Kaler, who's in there now, and Kaler and Stephan have been going back and forth, filling in for Samari. But we see the leadership for sure from the young man, Caleb Stephan, who came from Okinawa.
Okinawa, Japan. So I guess something I probably should have tried to have found out before the game was, did he play, you know, any kind of football at all prior to coming here? As effective as he is, you've got to believe he did. I mean, he's really looked good tonight.
Will Cotting to punt. It's high and short. It's going to take a bounce, and BC will get the football with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in their own territory at the 48-yard line. A final reminder that Bones Bar and Grill has great food, sports, and live music. Join us. We're expecting you.
Is there anything that Will Cotting doesn't do? He doesn't drive the bus, probably. So. He probably doesn't drive the bus. But, I mean, between offense, defense, and doing some special team stuff.
If I found out that he was, you know, in choir or in band at Beaufort High, I don't think it would surprise me. First down and 10, fourth quarter. Battery Creek down 34-7. They'll fall to 2-3 on the year. Beaufort will get their first win and go to 1-4. Handoff with 2 minutes to go to the 45-yard line.
So, obviously we've talked about the effectiveness of Elias Johnson tonight. We've talked about the effectiveness of Caleb Stephan. I think we've also got to look at the effectiveness of the offensive line more than anything of Beaufort, because they opened up some big holes. They gave Stephan time to throw the ball, so they should definitely get some credit for the production that we've seen the Beaufort offense have tonight, in light of the fact that their main guy, Samari Bonez, was not in there.
Here's the big man. And that goes to Jordan Washington to the 36-yard line, and we've got another flag.
Well, why wouldn't we?
Right.
I mean, that was almost 4 or 5 plays in a row without a flag.
Yeah, how about it?
And this is an area that, both of these teams need to clean up. It's just, these are the little things. In golf, I preach to my players, if you don't do the little things well, you'll never do the big things well. Well, in football, this is the equivalent of that, these penalties. And, nobody's going to be perfect, but there's been way too many on both sides of the ball tonight.
Yes, absolutely. 56 seconds and counting left.
And that's another good chunk of yardage for about 4 on the ground.
4 yards on the ground. And second down and 6 as the clock's going to go down to 43 seconds. Again, Daniel Court will be back with us next week, as we got another great matchup of high school football brought to you by the Summit Services folks here on WHHI Sports TV. This has been fun, Chris, no doubt about it. There's a run for a couple, and Washington takes it to the 30-yard line. And thank you very much for filling in for DC.
It's been great. We've had a great time. We had a game that, for a while this one was kind of hanging in limbo. And, just watching Jordan Washington carry the ball here, he's got to be saying, gee, I might want to say to Coach, I'd like to carry it a little bit more.
We've got the trophy presentation and the MVP coming up as part of the postgame show. It's next here at the Ribaut Road Bowl at Battery Creek. The final score, 34-7. Beaufort a winner over the Creek. They get their first win of the year. More coverage in the postgame show right after this on WHHI Sports TV.
Where's the biggest party in Charleston? The Crawlspace. Can't throw a party in your crawl space? Give Lowcountry Crawlspaces a call.
Oh, for sure.
A rebuild a couple of years ago. Here's Olsen. He's going to chuck it downfield, complete. Break it away! Down the side! This is going to be a BC touchdown!
Nijay Wright got by his first defender, and he just opened it up. And boy, you talk about just what the doctor ordered. Battery Creek just got themselves back within 1 score. And more than anything, now they know they can do it, and that is just huge.
Together we are unwavering at TCL, the technical college of the Lowcountry. Beautifully done as Wright made the catch. You take a look at him break it away from those defenders and go into pay dirt. 14-6.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Welcome into the postgame show here at the Ribaut Road Bowl. Marcus Walsh, Chris Tremblay, and our guests, Bryce, Lybrand, and Caleb Stephan with you. 34-7, Beaufort a winner over Battery Creek here tonight. Coach, congratulations on a great win, your first of the year. Talk about what you saw out of your team this evening, and especially that guy to your left, Caleb Stephan, coming in at quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of a little bit of what we've seen all year. You know, they play really hard. We just have to cut down mistakes, and we made some early, but kind of settled in, and once we settled in, played a lot better. You know, Caleb's been great. He's not a quarterback. He's a wide receiver, and he's doing it because we asked him to do it, which I think says a lot about his character. So just really proud of him. That offensive line, my goodness, what a job they did for guys certainly like Elias Johnson and company. I thought that your receivers did a great job as well. Just the great play that they had. Talk about them a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they don't get a lot of credit. And listen, they've played some really good offensive lines. You know, we played 3 5A schools, and you know, they all had really good fronts. So they've had to kind of go through it, and they've done a good job. So really proud of them. Talk a little bit about what you got coming up and what you're looking forward to see with this team. Well, we got a bye week, so we just got to get better. We got to work on us a little bit, which is what we need. So, you know, outside of that, just, you know, continue to get better every week, get ready for the region, and try to make a run. Chris has the MVP presentation coming up. He'll have that for you here in a second. Coach, congratulations on a great win. Good luck the rest of the way. We look forward to seeing you down the road, and enjoy that bye week. All right, thank you. Chris back with more next.
Hi, I'm Barry Edwards with Island Tire and Automotive Services. Here at Island Tire, we like to provide you with peace of mind by using the best with Michelin tires. With 19 plants in North America, 7 of those are here in South Carolina. Michelin makes it easy to support local giving because they provide the best quality, top-leading innovation and service. 3 things Michelin and Island Tire and Automotive Services have in common: quality, innovation, and service. Give us a call today.
And we welcome you back into the MVP presentation. We had a couple players tonight who really shined for Beaufort. One was Elias Johnson. He really ran the ball well. But at the end of the day, with Samari Bonds out, a wide receiver had to step in and play quarterback, and played quarterback he did. You know, the only really defect on his resume tonight was a batted pass that was picked off in the first quarter. Caleb, you really look good tonight. How'd you feel walking into this role?
I think it was just what the team needed, and that's what Coach Lybrand said. And I played a little bit of the quarterback before, but not enough to feel comfortable. But the team and the coaches all did a great job of just helping me step into the role and get back into it and feel comfortable out there tonight. And that's what we did, and we went out here and we got the job done.
So I have to ask you, obviously last year at this time, and you can tell everybody out there, where were you last year at this time?
I was in Okinawa, Japan, playing football for the military base.
Because I was kind of Marcus and I were talking, and we're saying, you know, he had to play last year because there's no way as good as you looked out there tonight that you weren't playing. And, you know, you came in, you seemed under control, you seemed poised out there. More than anything, your patience back there and not really panicking when you didn't see something right away. And obviously your running ability helped. And in, you know, the third quarter as you jetted down the left sideline here, I'm not so sure you were out of bounds. I thought you kind of were taking it all the way to the house. What did you see there, just out of curiosity?
I mean, I thought it stayed in. That one's still going on the film anyway, so I'm excited about it. But that was what we needed. Got the first down and all, so that's what we needed in that moment.
Well, you did a great job tonight. Congratulations. Obviously, as we talked about, you have an off week to get ready for your region play, which is going to dictate what happens in the postseason. On behalf of us here at WHHI Sports, we'd like to present you with this MVP plaque, and we wish you the best moving forward for the rest of the year.
Thank you so much, sir.
Want to thank Chris Tremblay for coming on and being a part of the broadcast tonight. Caleb, congratulations on a huge first win. We'll see Daniel Court back with us next week for much more high school football, only on WHHI Sports TV. For now, this is Marcus Walsh saying the Ribaut Road final score, 34-7 Beaufort. We'll see you next week, only on WHHI Sports TV. And until then, so long, everybody.